And good evening all. Welcome back to Brylehaven. We are here as we carry on our quest as Flynn to try and get into Luis's quarters. We have 17 days until Luis's soiree, so we have a lot of information to catch up on. So before we do that, we're going to quickly find out what's going on with the locals here, and then we're going to do ourselves one of our side confidants. And the chat box is over in that direction. Get your comments in there and I'll do what I can to interact with all of you. And it's like having to abide by Lewis's schedule. This soiree cannot come soon enough. But I suppose one can't win on an empty stomach. As long as at the time to eat and prepare, we should. Yes, the way to Hulkenberg's heart is through her stomach, it seems, and I can get behind that. Yep, plenty of grub is always good.
Huh?
Young lad, is there anything you need besides food? Let's see. Yes, some well-known candidates and noble sponsors started coming here. The tavern's always buzzing with talk about the next king. Ale and politics are rarely a good mix, and there's trouble sometimes. But you know it's a big deal when even the drunkards are speaking up for their country. So in its own way, I think it's interesting. I'm sure you have your share of burdens with it, but your best is all anyone can ask for.
Ah yes, the old drunken politics chat. It never goes well. Bar fights happen all the time, the times I've been out in them.
It's all exhibition all the time with this lot. Tavern's been chock full of irritating blokes lately. They don't know the first thing about courtesy. And that candidate, Loveless, so impudent.
Yeah, I agree. But as a candidate, my opinion is biased. Meanwhile, good evening, Avian. Yep, you say grub is good. All goes well here. How goes it for you? Yes, definitely. Oh,
Young man, hey.
So we meet again. My search for fine music always seems to lead me to you. Might I transfer your memories into a heartfelt song? It'll be just 250 reeve. Want to have him perform for us?
yeah, no one. I've got the money.
Pleased to hear that.
Then I have but one question. Across the whole of your travels, which locale has etched itself into the forefront of your memory?
Go with Martira.
Ah, Martira, a town where the people's reserved and reliable nature is punctuated by an inescapable undercurrent of sadness. It is a place where the dancing sands of the wasteland give way to a gentle carpet of green as a solemn road leads its way through the valley.
Wow, you can tell this guy's full of himself, isn't he? Listen to that. All you needed to say there was, it's Scotland, and that would have ended the matter.
A stone stairway arises above the vale, offering a gallery of vistas from which the town's simple scenery can be seen.
Let me perform for you.
And of course, the lonely grandeur of its old castle, reaching far into the sky. Now listen to my song. What a beautiful melody!
As I listened to the performance, I thought about all I'd seen. Oh, well, that's it. You could have given us a bonus, a social stat bonus or something. We listened to him pontificate, then we listened to him play a song, and we got nothing. Oh well, speaking of getting things, but at the end of the last stream, one of our supporters reached out because they wanted to meet us. So we're going to head back towards Grand Trad because Brigitte wants to hang with us. Brigitte's dog is lost to her. She curses the world as an inescapable hell. Overwhelmed by grief, she calls an end to the partnership.
He doesn't need to come here any longer, and yet...
Yeah, as you say, that was a very fast run. Now, before I talk to Brigitte, I'm going to quickly talk to the locals.
How did I wind up here?
Fawn and Lewis both. I can assure you, neither of them give a damn about us rank and file soldiers. From a lonely guard's perspective, it doesn't matter which one is king. We're all expendable to them. I suppose that's just how this job goes. Yet I wish I could get a king that actually gave a damn about his soldiers.
How did I wind up here?
Ah, well, yes. Meanwhile, you look forlorn.
Pardon?
Hey kid, is it true that you're one of the candidates participating in the tournament? If so, then I've got a favour I'd like to ask. Please get that Nidia candidate Jin to stop running his mouth. He's become the talk of the town and not in a good way. The Nidia are already treated with enough wariness as scorn as it is. And now that man comes along and... Ugh.
Yes, I agree with you, Evian. We do need to know what happened to that poor dog.
Close your eyes.
We do need to find out. Oh, hang on, there's a guy in the drink having a few beers. What's he got to say?
Oh, aren't you doing well for yourself, lad? How'd you get on what floor at the exhibition?
And if that sounded unintelligible, I've probably done a good job of a drunkard's voice.
I heard about you and what occurred at the exhibition. It's like you've been working quite hard for the throne. I'm still a Sanctus, but calling me impressed. You have my support to take this.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, lady of the tavern, giving us a free sweet bun, giving us free food. That's good. I approve. I approve a lot. Right, let's go and talk with Oh, hang on, before we do that.
You allowed an elder into Grandstrad. I heard you went to Briarhaven for the exhibition of the brave. I was relieved to hear that I wouldn't have to see you lurking round my neighbourhood anymore. Well, how is it you've returned so quickly? That's not a distance you cover in just a few days. Ugh, creepy elder tricks, no doubt. Ugh, if she hates you so much, why does she seem so obsessed? Let's just leave her alone.
I'm calling it now. She's going to be our yandere, people. I'm calling it now. Her and Lady Juna.
Just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed.
But
I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want... If you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there is a place I'd like to go.
With overflowing courage, I promised Brigitte I would face her burdens with her.
you.
Flynn, you'd go to such lengths for me. Then, will you come with me? Come this way.
The truth is,
And as you say, yes, I hope she's not either, because we don't want what you said in the chat showing.
The ones who took my dog. The anti-igniter extremists. The church has discovered their base.
What?
What are you planning?
so reductive.
Do you have to ask? Even the church knew what I'd do with this information. That's why they sent it to me. Apparently, this faction is based in a small village, fairly close to Grandstrad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors. And once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
Well, Brigitte has certainly got a mean streak, people.
You get it, right?
And you approved, you.
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on. Brigitte, I want you to think this through. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud.
Brigitte is suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth or she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her at Enter not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country.
Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine. If that's how you must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog.
No!
I have never for a moment thought it was right for her to die. Then it's not just for those who kill to be killed. Is that not your precious equality? I don't want to lose anything else I care about. I understand how you feel. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it? Fine. I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly. And if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you.
I mean, at least you're going to try and negotiate first and take heads later. It's slightly less messy. But take my gauntlet, runner. Dangers of the night be darned. If we break down, so be
Obviously.
it. You come as well, and see for yourself. If you're gonna try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. Okay, this is going different. She let me onto the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. But she stayed silent the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad. Oh, it's Heisman's crew. There's no way that this is real. Is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you there. I am Begita. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. Ha!
Huh?
The church has been here several times. They've never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree? Oh no. We don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey, miss, you sell magic igniters?
How nice!
Wow, brilliant! Papa, I want an igniter!
Enough.
I see. Say no more. Evidently the church are taking it. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniter group's movements from the church, but now I'm not such certain such a force exists.
If
If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? Maybe it's about selling more magic igniters.
in any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd have probably ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. Yay, we somehow succeeded. But yes, where is the dog? Absolutely,
Glad
Avian,
to have
yes.
you at my side.
Receive a bigger discount on weapon, armor, and merch. Oh, nice. So we get cheaper gear now. That's awesome.
But
My dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
nonetheless,
This is my job, not yours. So our business together is concluded.
Huh?
Do we need the excuse of business? Why wouldn't we? You really are a strange one.
speaking of,
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why.
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So, come if you wish. The mystery of the missing dog continues, Avian. We're no closer to the truth.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis's.
Boys, I need to get my notes that I made on the last stream, because there's some weaknesses that I'll need to know. The day of the soiree is approaching. We need to secure infiltration route to Lewis's quarters by then. We must reclaim the formula without raising suspicion. Then at long last, we will finally have the means to break the prince's curse.
Let's make it happen.
The prince's fate is in our hands. The plan is risky, but we have to see it through.
True.
16 days until Lewis's soiree. Let us proceed with the utmost caution. Well, I'm a great believer in taking ownership where you can.
Hey, listen!
Hey, Hey, it's finally Forgiveness Day. There's big sales throughout the city, so make sure you don't miss any.
Ah. I got tired of the cries for support for Lewis and Forden. I cannot wait to put forward the prince's return. We'll do what we must before the soiree. Do you want to infiltrate the Caridrius? Hang on a second.
Oh, right.
Gather more intel first. I'll keep an intel ear out as well. It's not that you'll be gathering more intel, no. What I want is to be able to take advantage of the merchant square. Just to see if there's anything I need. Meanwhile, actually, there's one thing I do want to do. If I quickly go to...
All right.
Ah, no, it's not what I wanted to know. Never mind. That's our virtues.
What now?
That's it. If you go into the archetype tree, I can actually access the archetype tree from here. Oh, I don't want to do that. Now, from memory, yet they're weak to strike. So, if I go down here, I should have strike dodge. There we go. So that raises his immediately. Yeah, you've only got one slot on yours. And you are also doing wizard as we speak at the moment, or are you? Which one are you? Oh, I think she's currently... Yeah, magic knight. Weak to electricity. So, the question is, do I have anything to block that? Don't think I do. Which is disappointing, to say the least. That could be a good one, to raise defense by 10%. That's very good for a tank. Meanwhile... purely for press turn purposes, it could be good to have a fire one equipped. Just so we've got something available. Okay. Right, let's quickly do a quick save. And then we're going to go and check out the merchant stalls. And we're going to have a go at getting in to Lewis's Gauntlet Runner. Because we want to see if we can secure our route.
Well met, eh? Wonderful. Oi! Oi!
Where are you off to? I'll take you where you need to go. No need for coin. We work for the city.
Right then.
Which is bizarre. Got it. Hop right in behind me.
What is it?
I just want to check if there's any... Oh, there's highs, mate.
Young man.
Ah, yeah, so all of the merchant stalls have started selling things cheap.
Real cheap today.
Forgiveness Day's finally here. Guess what? Our finest fish is cheap as chips. We can get marbled bluefin tuna. Buy one of those and a Mora Kone meat. It's not like we're short on cash at the moment.
Got a bargain today.
Good to see you, Lord. Today's Forgiveness Day, you know. Our prices are cheaper than normal, so you ought to stack up.
Yep, so we got pristine clear water, which is brand new. I'll pick 10 of them up, why not? And I'll buy 9 purely because I can. Briny salt, we'll get some of that. And then 30 MP to 1 ally, I'll pick up a few of those. I can only buy 3, it won't let me buy any more. That's annoying. I hate that. Ah, I've got this really useful item, you can only buy 3 of them.
Welcome. Oh my, what a young customer. And yet that's quite the sword at your belt. We pride ourselves on being a purveyor of only the finest apparel for the Navy, as well as local sailors. In addition to clothing, we also sell a variety of unusual accessories. Our shop is not just for the fishmongers, you know. Imports and maritime trade are the key to business in these parts.
Now, let me find something that's absolutely perfect for you, dear.
Well then.
Let me think. Since it's Water's Day, how about this archetypal ring? A mysterious ring of unknown origin, and I can feel the ancient power emanating from it. It's 40,000! Wow! That is expensive. I'm gonna buy it. It better be worth it.
Can we talk?
In ancient power, this has got something to do with archetypes? By the way, you have 0 right now, so what do you want to do?
As I expected, you have excellent judgment, and it looks fantastic on you. Every day of the week, I'll be waiting with a new item just perfect for you. Do come again. Right, what does it do? And is it worth it? That's the question. It's called the archetype something. Ooh, increases the archetype's experience gained. Nice. That is a very, very useful accessory. I can dig that. Meanwhile, over here is the weapons store. Let's make ourselves bankrupt.
This is on sale right now.
Another year, another Forgiveness Day. Splendid! I'll offer you some good discounts today. Oh, by the way, the Lycorn Magic Association wants me to sell you weapons at a discount. Just what sort of deal did you make with that woman? My influence extends beyond just igniters. I've informed them of the deal. Use this gift well.
Yep, the shots prices were reduced, which is amazing. Have I got anything to sell? Nope. A big fat nothing. I've got a load of old weaponry, but I'm going to keep hold of it for now, purely because of the way the archetypes work. Wow, 50% off! So that will increase... so that one's got... increases fire attack. Oh, I see! Well, one of the enemies that's coming up is going to be weak to fire. Yes, fire and electric, so I'm going to get that rod. That'll come in handy.
Yeah.
Because that's the one for ice. Then there's the Zweihander. The guillotine blade, which is worn by merciless executioners. It's expensive, and I've not got the archetype for it. I'm going to buy it yet, just so I've got it ready. There's the halberd. The fishing harpoon. Oh, wow, that's even more powerful. And it automatically increases attack at the start of combat. We're having that.
Indeed.
And then that's for the brawler. Yep. It's all stats +2. This is expensive, but it's worth it.
Understood.
And that's the gunner one. The ninja blade used by assassins, broad daggers. And then there's that one, the pearl semaphore. That's worth buying. Now there's also a chance here that what means we're going to get some good armor. So let's do that as well. Armor's right next door. We might have the same situation.
We've a sale going on.
Forgiveness Day is upon us. Do all the shopping you'd like. Oh, by the way, the Lycorn Magic Association wants me to give you a discount. Didn't know you were involved with her. Is everything with you okay? Yes, everything with me is absolutely fine. Right, so naval armor ups well, it takes evasion down. Whereas that, again, takes evasion down. Whereas those 3 are useful for everyone, and that's useful for everyone too, with a small HB recovery. Can I afford 4 of them? Oh no, I can only buy 1. Right, I'm going to buy that one. And I'm going to give it to Flynn. Because he's the only one who can really needs it. And I can buy 3 of these.
Good. Understood.
So everyone's now got slightly better defense. I mean, that's good, but unfortunately it takes evasion right down. So I'm going to leave it. Although having said that, I will say this much. It's an extra 50. Screw it, I'm doing it.
Good.
It means that the other one I've got I can use to get any other characters. So I've just blown a load of money, but I've just got a load of stat boosts. So that's really important. And as you say, Avian, when we get big discounts, we take them. Right, okay.
All right. That's right.
Sorry, I keep on being bombarded with messages in the moment. Ironically, one of my views that what's been happening with the streams. Bear me a second. I've literally just been messaged privately saying what's up with the streams. For those of you who aren't aware, I'm not on YouTube anymore. as you've all probably noticed if you're watching live here. With that in mind, let's go back to the boat, which was down here, and we'll go back to where Stroll is, so that we can then find ourselves into the... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident.
All right then.
Let's go.
Back to Seabreeze Street. Use the fast travel.
Yeah?
Either that or I can just go to the Gauntlet Runner, which make it even easier.
Let's go.
There's something about the swagger of that walk when he does that. It's kind of cool. Oh, hang on.
If you pledge support for Jin, then you too could... Oh, a candidate. And not only that, but the elder on everyone's lips. Have you come to impede my campaign?
No.
Only the support I need is all that matters. What reason do I have to flatter a rival? Jeez, what an obnoxious toad. What's the world coming to if a scuzzbucky like him could be a notable candidate?
Wow. Gallica's not pulling the punches there. Scuzz bucket. For those of you who don't know, by the way, Scuzz is the ring of dirt that forms on a bath. And that's not made up. I'm not making that joke up. Sorry, 1 second, people. I do apologise. Sorry about that. Right, okay. Because he offered us to go straight into the gap. It's decided then. I'll go gather the others. Are you doing stuff for work, are you, Avian? I didn't mean to do that, never mind.
What now?
I need to very quickly check my archetypes. Yeah, so you don't have... I think one of them has the move that breaks. Yeah, so my Seeker is a fusion skill. I think. So I need to use that Tetra Break. That's the one that's that I need to switch to Seeker for one of them.
Let's go.
First, we need to make our way through the crew quarters. We've really got to keep our wits about us to succeed at this.
You see?
To procure the keys, we'll need to defeat whoever's in charge of each area.
Yeah, and then finally... Stepping into Luis's private quarters and stealing the formula. A madman plan to be sure, but it seems like we've little recourse. We should expect a great many guards within. Care must be taken with every step, lest we rouse suspicion. Seems pretty reasonable. So if Xanth is the first guard we're to take down, according to the notes that I took, burn and poison are two of the useful features. So both Hulkenberg and Flynn have a move. You don't, but you do have the critical rate for all allies and Maracakaja, whereas you've got Medi, Patra, and I do believe that if I gave you your Thief attire... No, that's got Forget. Right, it doesn't have one with Poison. That's the only problem. So, if I quickly go back to Stroll, looking over his, Brawler's got nothing there. I don't believe his Knight has one. No, it doesn't. Swordmaster, no. And Warrior, no. Right, okay. I guess we're going to have to rely on Fire Magic. So let's do it. Let's make our way into the game. Okay, here we go. Let's get inside Lewis's Gauntlet Runner. We gotta secure a route to Lewis's private quarters. That's the only way we're gonna get our hands on the curse formula.
What do you think?
Should we sneak into Lewis's Gauntlet Runner?
Then
Let's proceed carefully. We don't want to raise suspicion.
So?
Alright, you know the plan. The foe is deep within this stronghold, and we gotta get to it somehow.
Our lives are forfeit the moment to discover our true intentions. It would be wise to gather information from the other soldiers.
The crew quarters just down this way and to the right. Let's make our way there.
Hey, you. Oh,
That damn sergeant from hell gave me a proper beating. Can barely recognize my own face anymore. Your brains ain't have muscles enough, he said. I'm just out here trying to do right by Lord Luis. Yeah, just wait. One day I'll catch that bastard when he's sleeping and make sure he don't ever wake up. Every day I walked into the maintenance chief room by mistake. That mule-headed bastard shouted at me until he was hoarse, he did. It was furious. He's just worried about the times leaving his old boss behind. That he's anxious about the spies Ford knows about all these days.
hey.
Oi, mate, do you hear? The master's sergeant, you know, the drunk. Well, he got absolutely smashed and took out an enemy gauntlet runner with a cannon.
He never misses a chance to fight, does he? Maybe it's cause he's never lost. He'd be a force to be reckoned with if he could put down the bottle.
Oi, oi.
Hey, new guy, no loafing about. The chief ain't shy about reprimanding the reprobates, or worse. Lost count of all the poor sods he tortured to death in just the last year, and you never see him coming, so straighten up. Okay. Anybody else to talk to there?
Oi. That reminds me.
I heard Juna sing the other day and instantly fell for her. Just couldn't help it. No wonder Lord Luis is with a woman like that.
Our ranks host some downright obsessive fans of the songstress, and first and foremost one has got to be the helmsman. We have an idol fan, people. Right, I think we might actually now be in the dungeon.
This place.
Oh, well, it's shaped... Ah. Right, I get the feeling that we can't go through that way. Oh, that was one way to descend. Don't even think about going into the back room. It's off limits to bottom-rung grunts like us. Sneaking in? That's a good one. Come off it, mate. Those guards ain't letting you through.
What you need? What the hell's that?
You the rookie. Hate to be the one to break it to you, but no one here's going to take it easy on you just because you're a kid. You seize your role, then you perform it with your own two hands. That's how Lord Luis does things.
Really now?
I heard about you lot. You're the new recruits. To be one of us, you got to put your life on the line for Lord Luis. If you so much as think of double-crossing us, well, it'll be the last thought you have.
Oi. Oh, that's just great.
You see the way those Magnus brothers zipped up the ladder? Would love to do the same, but I gotta tell you, I'm sick of all this damned grunt work. Soon enough, though, we'll do something worthy of the sergeant's attention. Then we'll get to work in the cushy areas further inside.
What you need?
Okay, there's not much else happening here, is there? Oh, we can climb the ladder. There's some treasure up here.
I guess it's worth taking.
Ah, we got a crossbow. So anyone who uses the gunner, we've got a new weapon for.
Oi!
Right, I get the feeling this isn't going to be a good idea, but I'm going to go up.
Oi!
What? Where do you think you're going? You lot of the new recruits I've been hearing about, aren't you? Rank and file ain't allowed into restricted areas. Don't make me repeat that.
Oh
Really? Why they're restricted? Because that's the rule. That's why it's for ranking soldiers, officers only, like Sergeant Zov. You've got no business going back to his quarters. So if you're all caught up, get your ass back to your post. Come back if you manage to make a name yourself around here.
what the?
Sergeant Zov. Isn't he that hulking brute that got in our faces earlier? So he's the one in charge of the crew quarters area. So it'd be a fool's errand to try to convince those obstinate guards to let us pass. Perhaps our fists would make a more compelling argument.
Don't!
No! If you make a scene here, then we'll get found out instantly. We have to think of another way.
How might we stay out of the guard's sight?
I see.
If they ever leave their post, perhaps then we could sleep in. Maybe the other soldier around here knows something. Let's ask around.
Then...
Hey,
Oi, how's about you and me have a drink here tonight? We don't make any real breaks. Let me beats getting hammered to hell and back, you know.
Couldn't hurt to invite the other two door guards along as well. Heard one say they brought some of the good stuff in today. Ah. I saw the guards giving you a hard time, you know. They aren't all that bad as it goes, just a little drunk in them and they'll warm right up to you. Ah, we need alcohol.
the hell?
Guards chase you off? Of course they did. They're not going to take a kid like you seriously. Rookie's going to make a name for himself, you know? Give the rest of us a reason to remember your face.
What you need?
Oh, come on.
You really want to get in the back room no matter what, eh? Curious lot, ain't ya? If you really want in there badly, I'd wager you could sneak in when the guards ain't around. Assuming such a thing is possible, mind you.
What should we do?
So what's our next course of action? So it seemed like there are indeed some cracks within their vigilance. I've got an idea. Just watch. Oh no, you're in the office tomorrow, Avian. That's not cool.
An idea? What are you planning, Stroll?
Oi!
You again? I'm only going to say this once more. You're not allowed back there.
No.
Sir, I haven't a dream of going back there. You misunderstand. I only came back to talk to you. To learn from an esteemed senior crewmate. Huh? You want to do what now? Well, you do seem like a stand-up chap.
That reminds me.
I've heard you got quite a discerning palate. Think I might join you for a drink or two? I can learn a lot from someone of your pedigree. Why don't you tell me you were a fellow connoisseur? Yeah, my shit's not quite up yet, but what the hell, one drink couldn't hurt. First time in 3 weeks. I mean, I'm meant to be back in the office, but we've had a lot of snowfall here, and our train network's gone belly up. So the chances are, even though I'm meant to be in the office this week, I probably won't end up going in. I'm keeping my eye on the clouds to see how it parts and if it gets passable.
Yes.
Whoa!
Wow, Stroll, she did it! Nobles really do know how to schmooze.
All right.
We should seize this opening. Go now.
Wait.
Hold on a moment. We'll stand out who moves a group. And we know precious little about what's beyond that door. I believe this calls for reconnaissance. One of us ought to go ahead as a scout. Once they are sure the area is clear of pine eyes, they call for the rest to follow. Agreed? It is a sound plan. But it raises the question, who will we send out?
What do you think?
Well, Captain?
That's fine.
Ah, superb. Clandestine operations are my forte, after all. And yet Louis employs nary a UG beyond yourself. Should you be spotted, will you be able to maintain our deception?
Sure.
She's right. If you get spotted, we won't be able to talk our way out of it. This might be one situation where you stand out too much, Heisme.
It would seem scouting duty is not for me. We should think further on our cause. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Avian. Your country's a bit more adapted to it.
Well, Captain.
Fine, I'll go. Then that's reassuring. I have full confidence in your abilities. I agree with Heisme. You'll undoubtedly succeed. I hate to burden you with further responsibilities, but you are the best suited for the task.
Right?
And besides, it's your job to guide the cruisers for you anyway. No need to fear. I'll be with you all the way.
We're off.
Store station the sentry. Go now while we have the chance.
Oh god, it's Metal Gear Solid.
All right.
I hope you realize this will be the tough part. That rumor there is Sergeant Stans, and he's in charge of this area.
What should we do?
And listen, there's a decent amount of guards around. How should we secure without getting noticed?
Honestly.
When you listen to what I say, we do get a huge commotion. Once we knock out all the guards, everyone's we're secure. Then we can safely get everyone in here. You get close to the guards not noticing you, then ambush them behind and knock them out.
Okay.
I'll help you with my face sight too. Do it together, we'll get this done in no time. Ah. Okay, so there are guards patrolling inside the Caligulus. If you enter their field of vision, you'll be captured. Without being seen, approach an enemy from behind, catch them off guard by pressing X to stun them. You can also use L2 for a wider sight of view, or with the aid of fail, stun all the enemies to secure an infiltration route. Alright, let's go.
Watch out. Yep.
Right, well, he's looking right at me, so until he moves, there's nothing I can do. Ah.
Nice.
Look at you.
I don't like this.
And if you think I'm missing the loot, you got another thing coming.
Okay. Let's do it. Okay. I don't like this. I knew it! Yeah!
Where are we?
Let's do it. All right!
Well, it's out. I bet all those guys weren't expecting to check out this early. Zan's course in the back. I'll go call everyone over.
Can I cut in?
Hang on a second. Let me see if I can send someone inside. Someone's in there and they're alone. Now's our chance.
Let's take care of it quickly. The guard from earlier is probably still pissed out drunk, but the commotion will bring others running. Okay.
That reminds me.
Hang on. Do you want any info about Xanth? These guys are the large man Human Cloud. He must be the guy who hassled us earlier, right? We should try to avoid overpowering a guard like that. The informant mentioned different strategy, like using poisons or burns, might be more effective. With all the intel we got, we should be able to handle Xanth. Let's take care of him before we find out what whole plan goes belly up.
Right.
First thing I'm going to do is save my game. And I just saved the last loot. I need to try and find a way to go back for it. I didn't think there'd be only 3 of them. I thought there'd be 4. If the game's going to let me go back for it, great. If not, then we're going to have to miss out on it, which is annoying.
Yep. Hey.
We have loot, Gallica. How dare you? Fine, let's go.
Yep.
And what a blazers do you lot think you're done? I don't recall clearing the rank and file to set a foot here. Wait, I recognise you. You're the little runts from before. Well, it's no wonder you haven't got any manners. You've just bought yourself 10,000 push-ups.
No.
No, sir. We're here on business. Yes, very official business.
What's the meaning of this?
Business, he sees. Spit it out then. I'd love to know what business a bunch of wet behind the ear recruits have with a Sergeant Zanth. We wish to borrow a key from you. You do possess a key that grants access to the area beyond this one, correct?
Come again?
Oh, I'd expected a better story than that. You think I'm stupid enough to hand my key over? We beg your leniency, sir. As we are new to Lewis's service, we wish to familiarize ourselves with his runner in hopes of better performing our duties. Well, if you're half as clever as you're bold, your new power is everything around here, and I've got no mean to entertain requests from boot scrapers. If you want in that door, you better have the guts to back it up. Get this through your thick skulls. Weaklings have no business in Luis's army. So, to put it another way, if we show you how powerful we are, you'll lend us the key.
What's this?
Are you daft? You must be if you're challenging the meaty Sergeant Zonth. Bold and stupid. You don't seem to value your lives much, do ya? No matter. I'll beat some sense into you.
You there!
It's clear you ain't gonna learn nothing unless it hurts. So I'm gonna straighten you out like a smithy on a sword by clanging your heads together.
Right.
How fortuitous for us then. We have our own business to attend to after all. We shan't be defeated here.
Let's do it.
We need to take him down for the guards aside wake up with dead meat. Let's wreck him.
Draw and have at me!
I'm gonna turn your behinds, greenhorns. You'll think twice before disobeying me again.
We're in deep trouble if we let him call his allies. Strike fast and take him out before he can do anything.
Now, show me what you can do. On guard!
Crush Xanth in 3 turns or less. Okay, right.
Healer!
I just realised I've got him on healer. I didn't mean to. I should have put him on a different one.
Power of kings!
Let's see if light does any damage to him.
Monster!
Wow, really?
Nice, mate.
You missed?
Show me your power!
Is there another way? Let's work together.
Ah, that's medium to all fire enemies. We'll get medium single.
Fire!
Just a scratch. What's the matter? Let's see you fight. Withdrawing. Time to go offensive.
Do I go for buff defensive or risk going for burn? I'm gonna risk burn.
Strong, if nothing else.
All that we strive for!
Take this.
Only a flesh wound.
Prepare yourself.
This is nothing.
The fire wasn't that effective, which is kind of annoying.
Witness our secret technique. I must state.
Well, he missed with hammer before. I'm gonna try it one more time. If not, I may have to rewind the battle.
Just a scratch. Show me your power.
It's not burning him. It should be burning him, but it's not.
I can't afford to hold back.
Ah, we've got that for a fight there. Ah, poison.
Here.
Come! Not now. Huh, take this!
Just a scratch. Prepare yourself.
That's annoying, but that caused him a lot of damage.
Prepare yourself. Take this.
Yep, so that's why that's why it does its job. Just to keep us all going.
Thanks.
My thanks.
Yeah, but that's pretty good.
Vitus power. Fire!
Let's do this.
Ah, extreme fire damage.
You can do this.
Burn to ash. Just a... What's the matter? You'll need to do better than that.
Oh, is that it?
Your threats ring hollow.
I'll bark. Where's the beat, little doggies? A bold move coming up with so little back up to your boasting, I'll give you that. I'm calling the guardsman. Treachery to an officer is treachery against Lord Luis himself, and you'll be through it with your leaves.
Rat.
Damn it, we were all so close to the formula.
This is how it ends?
What are you talking about? Don't matter, you shark, Tom, anyway.
Your Highness, forgive me.
Fantasy is dead. I love that title.
Do not forswear thy path. Thy journey to the throne is but half run.
Well, it seems that team-up move is the best one to do. Go for the restart from the autosave.
What now?
So it's an arbitrary speed term. That's the issue. It's all about speed. I can either use that or I can use Brawler, which is useless. He uses strike damage, to be fair, though, so that'd make him resist strike. Which could come in handy. But he'd also have no moves to go back against. Go with Thief. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm going to skip this next scene. So we'll skip this. I mean, that's...
You there!
Yeah, we'll just go through all that. And this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit him with that fire move straight away, that extreme fire move.
We're in deep trouble if we let him call his allies.
Now, show me what you can do.
So I've never been a fan of battles where they have you have to do it in a certain amount of turns or you lose. I find it really arbitrary. Namiflux Malady, Paralysis, Hex, Forget. So we'll go with Poison Stinger.
I'll use this.
Right, this time.
Work together.
Why have I not got the synthesis move? I've not changed my loadout.
Let's do this. Let my power support you.
The power of fire! Just a scratch.
If you say so, pal.
This! Take this!
Yeah, she didn't need that, did you?
Magic Knight!
Yeah, that could be helpful, actually.
Is that all?
Draw their attention, Hulkenberg. That'll come in handy.
Erupt!
Wizard! No,
Actually, no.
I'm counting on you.
Because I want to use that synthesis attack again, as expensive as it is.
Burn to ash! Take this! What?
The fact that it missed there could be a problem. Potentially.
I defer to you.
I'll use what I must. Magla gather.
So I really don't have to spend time grinding, but I might have no choice at this rate.
Still up? Give me your aid!
Time to finish him,
It's
hopefully.
up to you now.
The power of fire!
There he goes.
Not bad!
We got some magic, we got some boosts for that, and yeah, he level ups.
I feel
Awesome.
stronger.
Go for raising magic, I think.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger. Such strength!
Ugh, beaten by half-wit little shites. I can't believe this. And why in hell was that magic? Powers like that with no igniter. Doesn't make any damn sense. I consider our strength aptly demonstrated. Now then, the key.
What?
No, I refuse. You're mad if you think I'm handing it over. You know, I wonder what little Luis would have to say about you losing to half-wit little shites. Doesn't seem very becoming of an officer of your station, does it?
What?
Wait. I've got it, Odie. I'll lend you the key. Just keep your bloody mouth shut. All right, you're not to breathe a word of this to Lord Luis or any of the soldiers.
I'm sorry, you still barking orders? Did you forget that we just wiped the floor with you? Oh, whatever, come on, let's use this to get the crew quarters.
Alright.
Yay, we did the first quest. Yeah, I got the second time around, got lucky. Mainly because the party were able to get enough damage in at the right speed, but it was still somewhat annoying. You can quickly become healer.
Healer.
For the next one, we need the spell move, so I definitely need the next one's going to be tricky. That'll do. Thank you. Because the issue with the next one is very simple. It's about being able to dispel the attack, and the only move for that I can see is the one that Seeker has, I believe. Unless... I'm gonna pass that on to any of these. No, it's not a word. Increases magic skill attack, but if I wanted to change it... I'm just quickly seeing if any of these can get me the spell that I need. That's the one. Negates an enemy's physical skill. Called Tetra Break, and I think that's with Seeker, if I'm not mistaken. It's either my Seeker or my Arch Seeker. Yeah, so that's the one I need to channel.
Seeker!
We use this.
You got the authorization. We can get to more places now.
Oh look, there's the bartenders, but there's the people. We're not going to be able to tell them anything. We'll go to the crew quarters hallway. And that should allow us to use the elevator here with any luck.
Oh, good.
So I can't go this way yet.
But this one. Yay, we can.
Pushing forward.
Here.
The searcher goes back to the entrance. We don't be able to get moving with Zan's key.
Evidently.
So it's seen the soldiers utilize this room for breaks. We may rest safely here.
Lewis's private quarters are still ahead of us. We must go further still. Right, before we do that, I'm just going to take a quick look around. Yep, so that's the next door. So it appears that what we need to do is go through... Oh, what's this? Ah, that's the way back to the crew quarters. Okay, so we got both the elevator and the stairs. Makes sense. Let's see what's going on in the soldiers' lounge then.
Here.
Looks like they use this place as a break room for the soldiers.
All right.
Perfect. We are soldiers, are we not? Then let us take a break. Ah, so I can now make a record. That's useful. So we managed to do that.
Let's go.
In that case, then it looks like the only place is through here, because there's nowhere else to go. It must be through here. Oh, we've got two stairwells.
Got a sec?
Let's say it splits into the starboard corridor and the port corridor. Either one will take us further in. There's a different area altogether beyond those corridors. We need to find another key when I keep moving.
Meanwhile, good evening, Oyster Jack. Yay, this is what Twitch looks like. Yes, indeed. Good evening to you, mate. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Whether we choose port or starboard, we shall need to obtain a key from whoever is designated overseer of this area.
Truth is,
About that, I know their names. Those guards told me everything I wanted to know a few drinks in. First is Saber, the maintenance chief, down the starboard corridor. He's a stubborn bastard with no sense of humor to speak of, but he's a first-rate engineer.
Isn't that...
We heard about Kuiper from the informant, remember? They said his speciality is magic that repels attacks. And while he can't repel magic, it won't work too well against him either. We were advised to figure out some way to nullify his barrier. We have a pretty good chance of being Saber if we take that advice into consideration. We feel we're prepped. Let's take him on.
Down the port corridor is Master Sergeant Gluckham. There are whispers that he's gone mad. Best to expect he'll put up a fight.
Let's see...
We heard about Gluckham from the informant. His shout is so loud it can daze you. But the informant said Gluckham was susceptible to being provoked. If someone can draw his attention, that shall turn the battle in our favor. It's going to be tough, but if we pull through, we keep the informant's fights in mind. If you're ready, we can try taking him on.
So?
Regardless, going through here close the distance to Lewis's quarters. Let's just be careful while we approach this. The captain and I will go first, like we always do. First, we focus on taking out the guards.
no.
A moment, please. I cannot continue to burden you both with this task each and every time. What if I perform reconnaissance on the starboard corridor myself?
If so,
If they're delegating tasks, then I would not miss the opportunity to be of use either. Leave the threat scan in the port corridor to me.
Really?
Really? That's great. I feel a lot better knowing you two would be out there.
Nasty Butts, keep an eye on our rear. Let me know as soon as you clear the way.
All right, sounds like a plan. Stay on your toes, everyone. Okay, that just leaves us. We can go down either corridor, so it's your call.
There's a different fight at the end of the starboard and port corridors.
Ready? Understood.
I need to quickly. I've lost track of which one's which. I need to double check.
Captain.
We'll leave that be.
What's up?
I have to go over the info one more time. Yep. So Saber's down the starboard, and he's the that's fine. That's the one on salt for.
Take care of it, please.
Okay, it's the left corridor I'm settled for. And so what's been happening so far? Well, on the last stream of different metaphor, Alistair Jack, what we did was we presented our head as such, and it caused quite a ruckus. And now we've got ourselves in with Lord Luis,
We're off.
and we're essentially trying to cut the cancer out from inside. It's an interesting and bold strategy, shall we say? Ah, there's Hulkenberg.
Check this out.
Over there, Gluckham's quarters. He's the master sergeant and overseer of this portion of the runner. The area's pretty well guarded. It'd be hard to maneuver without drawing attention to ourselves. Hulkenberg's got ahead of us already. If we played it smart, we can catch up with her.
Okay?
So listen, deal same as before. We knock out all the guards and clear a path for everyone. Steve and our guards an ambush from behind.
Let's go.
I'll help you in any face sight this time too, okay? Let's get moving.
Watch out.
Ah. So we want this guard to be either over in that direction there, or follow him when he gets to the base.
Okay then.
And the next one.
Amazing. Watch out.
Yeah, so he's just doing a turn in both directions.
Okay.
There's nobody else nearby at the moment. Get down and stay down.
That's done.
This should be enough. They won't find us here.
Amazing.
We've got a superior briny staff
Great find.
of
Keep
some
it.
kind.
Okay.
Right, looks like we got an elitist flag. Interesting. Question is, Does he just walk up and down these two corridors? Because if he does, I'll be better off going back down the way I came. Yay. Ah, no, he does go this way too. Does he go all the way near the ladder? No, he doesn't. But if I'm quick, I can get him now.
Phew, we should be good here.
Amazing.
Don't be saying things like that yet, Gallica. Don't start celebrating my success.
Yep.
It's still early. Ah, so we can go up here as well. Okay. But that's... Yeah. I get the feeling that this isn't the right way.
I don't like this.
Yeah, well, neither do I, Gallica, but we just got to do what we can.
Yep.
Okay, let's be quick and get on top of this ladder here.
Watch
Some
out.
wide-angle recon. You can really reach out and touch the tension here, people, can't you?
Not too shabby.
Matador
I say you
shoes.
take
Avian, we just found some Matador shoes. If we use it, does it mean that we max out our evasion?
Ah, 'tis you.
You were swifter in your arrival than I anticipated. Those guards are proving a troublesome barrier. At the moment, there is no way through.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think we could make it if we just tried them right now. We need to get a retention somehow.
Then I shall create an opportunity. I leave the duty of follow-through in your capable hands.
Be careful, Hulkenberg.
On guard!
Right then. Yeah!
Oi!
Huh? What was that noise? Sounds like some cargo topping over.
What do we
Go
do?
check it.
Looks like Hulkenberg drew attention. Now's your chance.
This is no good.
Well, I can't do that until
Let's
I can
do
get
it.
down.
Watch out.
I'm already watching, Gallica. Which way are you going to go? Excellent, thank you. I'll do.
You did it.
Way to go, Hulkenberg. Let's reconvene.
As expected.
You carried out our plan magnificently, as I had no doubt you would. The guards shall pose no further threat.
Come on.
You can be real reckless for a night, you know that. Can't argue with the results, though.
Thanks.
Yeah. So it'd be wisest for me to step away before I draw any further suspicion. Luck be with you going forward. And then she just walks off screen.
All right.
Right. There's that one there, but there was another guard. Ah, that's where it is. Okay. That's helpful, because if I can get
Watch
this
out.
one, I can take the next one.
Nice. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
That's not a safe place to leave him.
I don't like this.
If I want to get that loot, I've got to get behind the guard and then take him out afterwards, which I don't really like the idea of doing. So I might leave that loot behind. Unless... Yeah, you see what I mean?
God, that's done.
This should be enough. They won't find us here.
Oh, okay. There's more loot. Because there's more guards. Okay.
Everything has its use. Even that. Let's do it.
And we're done. Is some of the guys snoring? Oh, I guess we made them comfortable anyway. We secured a reputation route. We're good to go. Let's go everyone over and head to Gleckham's quarters.
Let's see.
Here we are. Let's take any bets what he's doing. Looks like he's by himself, so let's act fast.
Yep. So we've got another quest to complete.
Isn't that?
We heard about Gleckham from the informant. His shout is so loud it can daze you. That and the informant mentioned that Gleckham is susceptible to being provoked. Having someone as a decoy might give us a leg up in battle. All we need to do is prevent it from going south and incorporate that intel in our strategy. Now let's get this over with. We all set to go confront Gleckham?
Then.
Yeah, so yelling up us in the days, and the informant is susceptible to being provoked. Ah, so I've gone for slightly the wrong strategy here, but it's okay. Give me a second. Just going to wait for a moment. Because Hulkenberg has her Magic Knight, and I believe that has the ability to draw attention. Yes, she does. So if you use Rakakaja, that'll give us all defense. Marakakaja will give us all defense. And then from there, we can start attacking. Okay, I think we've got a chance here. But first of all, let's save our game. Yes, we had to sneak in again, but we managed to do it. So now what we need to do is try and take advantage. So it's all good. Yep. So it's finished recording the journey, so let's keep going. Excellent.
Ready?
Then let's go.
Understood.
If Hulkenberg draws his attention, we're going to be in good position.
What are you up to?
Hey, this hasn't nigga just wanted to Gluckham the Great to me, no, uninvited, do they?
What?
Yeah, this guy smells like the floor of a distillery. Look at you, pretty older kid, sort of a rare breed, aren't you? You those new additions I got told about then. That doesn't matter. Drink up, like I always say. The two things will cure your sorrows of booze and bloodshed. You got some real spirit, haven't you? Let me pull you up. Would you look at that? Dry as a bone.
Careful, or you really will get promoted.
You're the same as the rest of us, ain't ya? Spurred by this dog shite world. Nowhere else left to turn but on Lewis. Me, I'm Paripus. I know the feeling. With Lewis in command and Gluckham the Great at his side, we'll smash this world to bloody bits. And you'll be there too, yeah?
Well,
Something to that effect. In truth, we'd like to acquaint ourselves with our new compatriots, which requires us to procure a key to access the remaining parts of the runner.
What are you up to?
A key? Oh, you want to see the bridge, Daddy? But, not sure if I ought to hand it over to a bunch of new recruits. Oh, but our new being new is all the more reason we must deepen our friendships. Such companionship will assure we're of use to Lord Lewis and a bright future for all. Oh, okay. How about this? We scrap. You beat me, key's yours. Sound fair? After all, power talks. Them's the rules around here. Besides, there's nothing I love better than a good brawl. Set booze. Gets me thinking back to our Bansal Grand Cathedral. Beautiful justice it was, seeing those parapesating bastards get pulled by our cannons.
This is the guy Lewis ordered to lead the bombardment?
Truly serendipitous. We shall accept his challenge. After all, we've just been handed a reason we cannot lose.
Let's do it.
We'll be in before the guards outside wake up, just like we did the others. Let's get this over with quick.
Oh, been waiting for this.
Well, look at you. Take some guts to agree to that without pissing yourselves. Let's see if you can stand the might of Gluckham the Great.
You want to scrap with me, eh? Hey, you've got guts, that's for sure. Let's see how much of them we can spill.
I think his voice is far less hammy than mine. Mine was much more of a drunk.
If we don't shut this guy down, this is gonna get messy.
Come on, come on! Let's see some blood. Here I come, whelps.
So we got to do the same thing.
Come on. Kill or be killed. Away!
Right, who's got first move?
He's gonna have a hard time landing
Yes, and that's not ideal, so... I do have a status cure for... days, that's the one.
I'll use this.
I knew you'd help.
Okay, so... Deals heavy physical damage to one blade. Oh, hang on, why am I in the back row? That's so stupid. Side. And then we've got Matarakarja, and Tetra Break. So we got them all in place, so... Deals heavy physical light damage. And that's worked for either of them. That could come in handy, but I want to be careful. I need to make sure Hulkenberg gets a turn. I need to make sure Hulkenberg gets her turn while she can. Plus Tetra Break is actually that there, so that's useful. Right, I'm going to start actually by going for wind.
Wind.
That's hurting.
I'm drunk, hyped, come on, ready to rumble. Be ready for anything.
Much thanks.
Is everyone all right? Magic Knight! Is that all?
This is another one where we need to win in 3 turns, and I'm not going to be able to do
Only a
it.
flesh wound.
I'm not going to have the turns. That's the problem. I'm not going to have the turns. So I can't see this. I don't think this is going to go well. Once again, it's all down to the turns. That's the issue. So I've got the wrong build here. I really do.
Let's work together.
Right, I'm gonna go with this move. Well, no, not with you.
We'll team up.
Let's do this!
Let's see how this looks.
I shall rule the battlefield. You first. I'll give
With
you
blade
all
in
I've got.
hand! Strike me if you dare!
Yeah, this battle's gonna end. I'm gonna have to restart it.
This is nothing. Is that all?
I'm gonna have to reload. There's nothing I can do. I'm not gonna be able to do the damage output. I don't think.
Some darker arts.
Because the problem is we're not doing enough damage. We're simply not doing enough damage.
Scour.
That would definitely help.
Who do you think I am? I'm drunk.
Because even if we do this, we're gonna run out of turns.
The hell's your problem, eh?
Yeah, you see, this is really poor.
Where?
I don't like this design. I find this whole turn limit thing really irritating. As I say, the whole turn thing is arbitrary. It's really arbitrary. I don't like it. What I need to do is make some more powerful moves. That's got high strength. Yeah, it does 4 moves.
Warrior.
I'm gonna go with a physical build, not brawler. In fact, you have it as well.
Knight.
Having more than one member of the party being able to draw a turns, that might do the trick. I'm gonna try a different approach. So it's one of those where it's basically my least favorite type of game, of fight. It's my least favorite, what I call the DPS check. I hate them. They're so poor. I find it really lazy design. I find it really lazy. It's like you can't equate the challenge. So put in an arbitrary time rule, and if you don't do it, you lose. I find it really boring. It's a very dull approach. Right, see right.
Hulkenberg's dazed?
Right, I'm retrying. Yeah, I'm retrying the battle. I'm not having 3 on my party dazed at the start. I'm not having it. No, retry. I'm not having multiple party members dazed. I'm not having it.
He won't let.
I'm not having it.
Come on! Kill or be killed!
There you go. You're not taking no turns away from me, you dickhead. I'm not allowing you to do that. You're not having any turns off me. You can suck my dick if you think you're going to be taking that off me.
No, let's work together.
That'll be a 2-move, weak physical. They're all poor. They're not good enough.
I can't afford to hold back.
Problem is, that's not got the DPS moves
What's the
either.
matter?
Is everyone all right? With blade in hand. No. Huh, take this.
Yeah, we're not doing the DPS damage.
Oh, please.
I need to know if I can do anything else that might change it. See if I can end with any status moves. Let me give it a try. Nope, that's not made a difference.
Lend me your strength. Not this.
Right, so this isn't going to work either.
Not even close. A noble's duty is to protect their people.
Right,
Save this.
I'm gonna have to fail this fight. There's nothing I can do about it. We can't do that. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's not going to work.
Scared, are you? Oh, please.
Right, let's try some. Let's try another move. Right, that's not a weakness.
All I've got. Some darker arts.
But this is part of the problem. It doesn't have any actual.
The blade's edge.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
The hell's your...
So the problem is you can't get through it. It's not got any apparent weakness.
Where's...
And again, it's again I've said before, it's another lazy difficulty spike. This. Let's put it in basically where you have to do a certain type of amount of damage. I hate DPS checks.
What now?
They are the laziest design you can possibly have. It is so lazy. It is. It's the design for me of a very, very, very poorly put together game. It's just really, really dull. So I'm just going to try this now. I'm just trying different builds. I might as well try something. Meanwhile, you might as well be. You might as well try healer just so we've got May Patra, just in case we have anyone who gets dazed. Try it again. So DPS checks are really, really irritating because they're not about. So I know that fire's not a weakness. I know that darkness is not a weakness.
Yep.
I know that slash is not a weakness. I know that pierce is not a weakness.
What now?
So purely in case it is. And again, it's supposed to be a complete drunk, yet nothing seems to work.
Ready? Understood.
And say if needs be, I'll just look up a guide. I'll just look up a guide to find out his weaknesses, but I don't want to have to do that. The intel should have given you some kind of information. Saying it can make the difference by drawing attention, that's useful. There's just one problem. If you don't get the initiative. You can't get first move.
Come on! Kill or be killed! Think? I see a way!
Right, well, I can at least use Patra.
Power of kings. This should suffice.
I owe you.
Well, that will definitely help.
Let's
Right,
see, come
so I
forth,
know for a
royal
fact
sword.
that fire is no use, and it won't be electric, because that's a weakness for somebody else.
Freeze.
A noble's due. I call upon
I'm
royal
calling it
power
now. It's
within.
neutral to all moves. I'm calling it now.
I'm drunk, hyped, and ready to rumble.
Not now. To safer ground. Oh, power
Now, let's try a
of
different
heroes.
move. Let's try Sleep
I'll
Shot.
run you through.
Yep, so it seems neutral to status effects as well.
Oh, please.
I need this.
Try Light. Again, that hurt it, but nothing serious. And I said, no, that fire does no use. Yeah, that's all for all attacks, so that's not going to help. Go with fire.
Burn.
It's more effective because of the equipment I've got. It increases like fire damage. And on the next turn, I don't have to worry about using Knight's Proclamation either, because of the fact that I've got. I won't need to stop the next turn.
Oh, please.
So I can use all my attacks on the next move, which will be useful.
Wizard. Fire.
A tough one. This is a Are you prepared? What a mess. Not done
I
yet.
stand ready. Gunner. I'll run you through.
Yay! Just enough DPS.
There you go, whelps. Felt that one.
I say I'm not underleveled. It's not that. I can't be. With the amount of grinding I've done, I can't be underleveled.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Victory is ours. We'll be taking that key as promised.
And he's out.
Out like a lamp by the looks of it. Perhaps we went too far, though I guess it could be just the alcohol.
I had no idea he was the one responsible for the attack on the Grand Cathedral. Sounded like he sought his raw revenge. I've no sympathy for the man. Among those who lost their lives in the attack, there were a great many Parapus just like him.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, our tyranny disguising itself as justice. Lewis will be just as soon sacrificed an innocent as promised them a brighter future.
Now then.
That's a discussion for a later date. For now, the key. Take it before he wakes.
Well,
You know, I kind of doubt he'll remember losing to us. Come on, let's get to the bridge.
All right.
I mean, we don't have to do all of these in one day. So there is that, but we managed to get rid of that one, which was challenging, but we've done it.
Good, we got the key. Let's make our way to the bridge.
Right, first of all... Now, let's quickly... Again, I guess we don't have to do the next one, so... Electric is potentially the next one, or Pierce. So, with that in mind... Yeah, the innocent crossbow's no use. That can be purified at a church, apparently, and that's Pierce. Don't know if you've got any to do Pierce, actually. Yeah, he slashes in this sword. Could make him useful, though.
Thief.
He can be a thief, and then wizard for the electricity. So we got both of our sides covered, essentially.
yeah.
All right, let's go.
Pushing forward.
We're pretty far in now. Lewis's quarters must be quite close.
Right, hopefully there'll be a save room. But there won't be. Yeah, because that's the other star. Well, we can do. So long as we go down the right-hand door, with any luck, I'll be able to go back and save here. Because there is a save point just before here. At least I bloody hope so. I will save this on a different slot just to be sure. I know there is an auto-save function, but I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, we can do a short rest here. And now what we'll do is we'll make a record, but we will put this on another slot again. This is why I do like having the ability to move your slots around. I said, these boss fights here, they've not been actually tough. They've just been having the issue of where you have an arbitrary time limit. I've always found that to be an annoying game mechanic. Because it doesn't test where you're at in your strength, it tests like just purely... You know, some people say, oh well, it shows that you're not doing enough damage output, but it couldn't be any further from the truth. Because if a boss fight has to end in only 3 turns, it's not much of a boss fight. Compare it to some of the other fights we've had, like the 2.5-hour battle against the Demi-Fiend, for example. The multi-stage battles against Shido in Persona 5. Even if we go for other games, like look at Chrono Trigger when we were up against Lavos. How many stages are involved in that? We had the Sea of Stars with the bullet hell ending. You know what I mean? It just like to make it only last 3 turns, it'd be somewhat of an understatement. It'd be somewhat of a disappointment. So it just feels like an arbitrary difficulty spike in my opinion.
Here.
Hang on, this is familiar. We're in front of the reception room the brothers showed us.
Look.
Everyone, look! That's the left of Luis's quarters!
Then Pagalica's reconnaissance, all that remains is to ride the lift.
Wait.
Hang on, we can't use the key we have in that lift. We need the officer's key and to keep that one on the bridge.
So the door at the bottom of the lift. Are we safe in assuming it leads to the bridge?
Yeah, we head through there, get the key, then Luis's quarters are in sight.
All right.
We are a hair's breadth away. We must secure the formula and break the curse over His Highness.
Captain, how about you and I go ahead and head to the bridge before the others? We're more likely to be questioned if we move as a group.
Then...
We shall await your signal and guard our rear flank in the meantime. I managed to learn the captain in charge of that bridge is called Cabio. Didn't get much more than that, unfortunately.
So apparently...
Cabio watches the bridge when the ship's docked. From what I hear, he's quite a fan of the songstress Juna, too.
Isn't that...
The informant tells us everything about Cabio. Apparently, he once got caught in a nasty thunderstorm and it messed him up pretty bad. Came away terrified of lightning. He's so averse to it, he has someone else take the helm when the weather gets rough. If he really hates it that much, lightning magic should do the trick. Let's use it to make our next move. If you're ready, let's take on Cabio.
We'll be right along as you take some steps to repair. Good luck in there, Captain.
Understood.
Got it! Flynn, let's go when you're ready!
We're off.
And I think that might be a save room. No, that's the crew quarters hallway. But that is a save room. There's one here after all. I went all the way back and then found myself already in position. So
That's true.
let's get a save in here. So now we've got a guaranteed one. And I believe that I've got multiple characters with magic. If that's the case, we can all go on the back row and just spam him with lightning to get extra press turns of any luck. That's assuming he's going to be weak to it. Which is why I might possibly have the commander equipped just so I can raise our defense.
What now?
Yeah, because you've got mage, I'm sure of it. And in moves, you only got weak electric damage, don't get me wrong, but it's electric nonetheless. So that'll work nicely.
Mage!
Meanwhile, if you remain as thief, and if you go with commander purely so that you can get our defense up more than anything else, and give him the matador shoes. What did he actually do? Did he do anything, the matador shoes? Yeah, check it out. Your agility is raised by 3 people. We can't channel the SMT3 Nocturne version of Matador, though. Now, that would have been nice if you equipped the shoes and you got access to Red Capote. That'd have been a lovely little reference. I'd have dug that. Okay, so let's crack on. I see the tears, Avian. Yes, I do.
At last.
The bridge up ahead. We should find the key for Lewis's personal quarters there. Seems like it's safe. There aren't any guards around. Wait, look! There's a window in that door. We gotta look inside from there.
First.
Just our look. Of course the bridge is crawling with soldiers, but we spotted for sure. Well, this won't work. No choice but to look for another way.
Would be neat if there was a secret. Oh, look, check it out. There's a ladder here. So what's up here? Oh, how convenient.
What's this?
This vent looks pretty promising. You might be able to get through there.
I think.
We don't see any options. Might as well give it a go. You good with that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, but do it quietly, okay? We can't get caught now. Phew, we did it. Made it in, but now we have a new problem. What are we going to do about all of them? No one can sneak by all these soldiers undetected. Any bright ideas?
Huh?
Are you telling me to fetch the key for myself? No way. For your sake, I hope that was a joke.
No!
It's not safe to call them over here when we secure a route. We have to think another way. Any bright... So literally all I can do is take... How can I take them all on? That's a stupid idea. That's suicidal. You just want to fight them? I mean, maybe you could take them, but... No, that wouldn't work. A fight this would draw too much attention. Lewis would find out about it. Any bright ideas?
And then finally I get the option I wanted to do, which is distract them. Yes, call a diversion by summoning Matador. That's a great idea. I love that suggestion, Avian.
What?
If we did that, word would definitely reach Luis. Wait, that might actually work in our favor. I knew you'd come with something eventually. Stay hidden. I think the others can help us.
This is bad.
This is the ammunition depot. The fire's broken out and it's gonna blow. We need backup immediately. Repeat, fire in the ammunition depot. Requesting immediate backup. Good God, to me, lads, the fire is priority one.
Over here!
Says the, what I meant to say, this is the pantry. We spotted an intruder. We need reinforcements right away. The fiend ate all the dried meats, bread, and, let's see, some salted fish before withdrawing. Send reinforcements immediately.
Come on.
The hell did an assassin go over with an empty stomach or something? Whatever, let's go get him. To arms!
Give me a hand!
Hail, this is the engine room. The primary engine is out of control. I fear an explosion is imminent.
Hurry.
All hands to the engine room, on the double. Do not tarry. What in blazes? Now it's the engine room. This old runner's gone to hell. Let's get over there quick.
Hey!
Sorry to keep you waiting. How'd it go?
Looks like...
All right, now the bridge is emptied out. Plan worked perfectly. The others should be coming soon. Let's check out this area supervisor now. We're at the opening. Oh, Lady Juna, how is it I still long for you when I always hear your voice singing in my head? Well, last time we heard it's true. He really is infatuated with Juna. The crew here really does let the songstress, don't they?
What's your deal?
What's this? Hang on, what are you doing all the way up here? All the guards supposed to be responding to the call to back.
No.
Oh, not us. We're new recruits. We couldn't saw the bridge and introduce ourselves to superior officers. New recruits? You mean the ones who Lady Juna spoke to directly? Don't tell me. Is she the real reason you're here?
Whoa. Hold on.
Slow those horses, mate. That is Lord Louise's lady you're talking about. Though I must admit, I feel the same. She has bewitched me, body and soul.
Yeah, so you're that kind of, fan.
Name's Cabio, the helmsman. I'm Lady Juna's most devoted fan. The whole reason I enlisted was so I could bask in her radiant presence. Even a layabout like me needs to dream big. Mine's to take the carriage dress here way up and sail the starry skies with Juna at my side. Seems like we've only entered the prologue of his little reverie. Our time runs short. Get the tea quickly.
You're right. We don't need to fight him. He's not paying attention, so let me just go ahead and grab it.
What the devil's going on here? And why am I seeing soldiers without proper clearance on the bridge?
Huh? There's another one?
You there. State your name, rank, and purpose. Haven't seen any involvement in the troop. Entering the bridge without permission is a severe violation of regulations. You best have a good reason for it, or I should be detained at once.
Indeed, 'tis just as he says. We borrowed the key from a senior officer and sought to familiarise ourselves with this runner.
That's about the most suspicious story I've ever heard. Hard to imagine a ranking officer simulating a key to some grunts. I'll need to look into this. I'll have you know that you're speaking to Salva, Chief of the Guards. So once more, state your purpose. And this is where I've made a mistake, because I've not got Pierce. I needed it.
No.
So I'm not going to read this. I'm just going to lose the fight. There's nothing I can do. Unless I do enough damage quickly.
I'll handle.
If I do enough damage quickly, I'll be able to pierce it through.
I'll not say it again. Military discipline is absolute. I've no sympathy for the kind of insolent devil who disobey a superior officer.
Ha! Right he is. Now brace yourself, you amateur. I'll show you how to handle a real fight.
We have to take both of them at the same time? We'd better take them out fast.
Yeah, it's the same moves.
I'll wipe you out!
Only a flesh wound.
Okay.
Now accept your fate. Erupt!
Yeah, see.
Rule the battlefield.
Oh, we do have Pierce. Okay.
After me. Not the right move.
Keep it up, Stroll.
Ready for a real fight.
Roar! Don't take much more.
That's your opening, Captain.
I shall show you. Maze! Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them right
I'll
in their
see
weak
you
spot.
clapped in iron.
Magla gather.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Come on, I can take it.
Yeah, unfortunately, we need more Pierce moves. I need a really strong Pierce attack.
I'll take much more.
I'll wipe you out.
That's not going to help either because it's doing quite a lot of damage.
For all that we strive for! Burst forth!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
This is how I
Power
imagine
of
this.
kings. Erupt!
Yeah, it's doing enough damage to that one. We need two. I need two much more powerful Pierce moves.
Keep it up, Stroll.
By this power. This isn't how I imagined this.
Roar! I stand ready. Oh, power of heroes!
Yeah, see, we've not really got anything that's his weakness.
Holistic fire!
So this is where we're going to run out of turns, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do about it.
Magla gather.
So what I'll do is I will have two knights and two mages, and that'll resolve it, I think.
Come on! I won't hold back! Burn!
I'll wipe you out.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
Oh no, the game's still going. I thought we were out of turns. We might just be able to do this with pure DPS.
Hulkenberg
Ready
is
for a
bad
real
shape.
fight.
They need help.
Erupt! Apologies. Would you finish it?
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Come forth, royal soul! Fire!
I can take
Yay, we did it.
my dream. Count Louis trusted us to handle things in his absence. How could we fail him like this?
We've got the Judgment White Mask and the Lover's Mask.
A halfway decent result. Even I had more to learn.
That was better than I thought. I'm amazed I managed to pull that off. We know both of them out. Getting trounced by recruits has got to be grounds for dishonorable discharge around here, so I doubt they'll tell anyone. I shall retrieve the key. It'll be on Cabio.
Yes.
I already got it. Our work here is done.
Quite the relief. Our infiltration route has finally been secured. Well, we got the chance. Might as well go as far as we're able. Having a look around Luis's private quarters.
All right.
We have to make sure it's the right key. Let's head to Luis's quarters.
Let's go.
Right, before we do that, let's quickly equip. You actually, I'd say quickly go to heal up.
Heal up.
Yep, thank you. Because you've got quite a lot of MP. And then ironically after that, if I go to Hulkenberg herself, give her back Magic Knight.
Magic Knight!
She can then use the one that she's got, which is like a first aid. Oh. It must be Knight rather than Magic Knight. I've definitely used it before.
Knight!
Yeah, there we are. Hulk first aid. You can only use that in the menu. You can't use it in battle. But it's a very, very cheap way to heal. It's incredibly cheap.
Magic Knight!
Right, I want to quickly, if I can, take advantage of the save point. And then after that, we can go up the elevator.
Okay.
Fine, I won't save my game then.
All right.
It's open. Now we can get to Luis's private quarters.
No.
Wait, guards incoming!
We've been noticed. We must take cover.
Where are you going to take cover here? Ah, it's these two. Oh, there's a garden and the other one.
Fidelio wouldn't send me here for no reason. Well, there's no one in sight. And what the hell was that random request for backup? Can't be too careful. Stay sharp until the machinists have finished up maintenance.
Yes.
Understood. All security tightened.
Leaving.
Let's nose around the other areas too, just in case. Look lively.
Right behind you, sir.
I think they're gone. At least we didn't get caught.
However,
They could still tell something was amiss. He requested increased security too. It's fine. We'll secure the part of Luis's quarters. Now all we have to do is wait until the day of the soiree.
That's true.
Right. No need to push ourselves too far right now. Let's quit this place. Yay! We did that 16 days ahead of schedule, people.
Now then,
Well, our infiltration route is secured. I suppose we owe our thanks to Gallica this time.
Indeed.
Indeed. Having detailed information about the runner's interior beforehand made it much easier to explore.
Thinking back on it, you agree to that solar infiltration without barely a moment's hesitation. That's admirable nerve.
Well, I suppose I had to make myself useful eventually.
Sure.
If I'm honest, though, I know I'll complain a lot and I'm not always at my bravest, but I'm always prepared to do my best. There's no point in focusing on what you can't fix. I can still help in my own way. The smallest tasks they still need doing, and I'm perfect for
I
them.
got this.
You got that, Flint? You can trust me with anything you need, okay?
I think we've got to level up in our social rank here. I can sense Gallica's dependable resolve. Yep, we're halfway through hers.
We'll keep going forward. We won't hesitate.
So Mage Inheritance is now 2, which is awesome. And we've also got Phase Sight Acuity, which means Fail Sight yields more detail while inside a dungeon. That's awesome.
Even so,
Still, the soiree is the main event. We've no idea what awaits us, so you mustn't let our guard down.
Yep.
Right. Until we get the formula, stay on our toes. Or wings if you got them.
time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right.
Well, our infiltration route to Lewis's quarters is secure. Now we just have to wait for the soiree.
Can't imagine what kind of party a villain like him would throw. We have no clue what to expect there. We should make certain we have the strength to handle whatever surprises may await us.
Or we could help more of those in need. Instead of idly whiling away the hours, we should do whatever we can to ensure that our efforts are not in vain.
Yep, so now all we need to do is wait for the soiree. So we've been secured, so we've got time in and out of town to be well prepared. Meanwhile, perhaps the captain would lend me his strength. Sahai's may want to link. I think there's others as well, like I think little Maria wanted to hang out too. So there's lots of things going on, but we'll get our game saved first, which is awesome. Meanwhile, out of curiosity, yep, so as you can see, that's what people have been up to at the moment. So we got time to do other things quest-wise and everything else.
Right.
All we have to do now is wait for the soiree. I gotta admit, I'm kind of nervous. Let's distract ourselves by doing something else while we wait.
You heard this?
I heard there's a parapist near Night Prowler searching for someone to get me words. They say he's offering unusual reward for whoever helps him. Might be worth our time.
So let's take a look at the quests, see what we've got. We have that one, which is go to Inundo to get a toothbrush of Hygienia. Meanwhile, somewhere on rumors that St. Ferris Church is in the Royal Caverns sells flowers that fit the bill. Ah, so we can go there. And then we need the key to bringing cheer back to it is apparently mellow milk. I don't know if I've already got that. How many days have I got left for that one? Oh, there's no deadline, okay. And then we find, I don't know where they are, but I should look for clues in the notebook that keeps on a pillar in the engine room. Right, okay. I should take this out with the weakness ice, so 2 mages recommended for that one, and that's in that's in the Man-Eater's Grotto. I quite like the idea of that one.
Everyone is here.
Now then.
There is much to see.
That's the one that's got a time on the deadline.
A village, is it?
Yeah, that's where we can deal with the dental distress one, or we can back out.
Till next time.
And then we can just go call it back anytime we like.
All right then.
If we go to the world map, if we go back to Grand Trad, we can deal with those flowers on some Lameo Street. Let's go back to Grand Trad. So according to the quest, it said there's a yeah, it says apparently the room is a St. Famous Church. Ah, so it's the church. Okay. That was over here somewhere. Oh, almost got run over by a horse and cart because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, don't do that, people. Don't run into a horse and cart. His Eminence Forden defeated the great monster ravaging the East Sea and presented its head at the exhibition of the brave.
Ah, I don't care about that. Tell me all about that Sanctress, the one that was raising a human inside a castle.
Oh, the details about that incident have yet to be confirmed. Besides, it is far more noteworthy that His Eminence is able to cut down that giant monster. Yeah, that's right. Brush it under the rug.
What is it?
Oh, and what brings the young candidate here? Do you have business with the church?
We heard you started offering something outside the ordinary for sale. Would you happen to have any flowers we can buy?
Oh, indeed. We now sell rainbow flowers. It is not a fresh flower, however, but a handicraft. Its resplendent rainbow colors and soothing to beauty are highly regarded by the believers here. It's rather valuable, but I shall be happy to give it to you for a trifling donation.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything for free here. There is something about it unusual. I bet the might be able to get one. The sector did say it was valuable too, so let's have a closer look.
And it costs, oh, it's a key item. Oh, it's only 500, I can afford it. Meanwhile, in terms of purifying, we can do... I'm just taking a look to see if any of these can actually make us more powerful. We can turn that into the Grand Eagle Bow, which increases damage against birds. Then there's the Brawn Breastplate, which increases power HP by 30%. But it costs 2 Graced Water to do that one, whereas the Grand Eagle Bow, which is probably a slightly better purchase, only needs 1 of each. I'm going to go for it. So it gives us a higher powered crossbow, and we can now report that request when we go back to the town.
All right then. Where to?
So let's quickly go back to Port Briarhaven.
Let's go.
And I think it's on Seabreeze Street where we can report it.
Yeah?
There he is, there's the little lad.
Did you perhaps bring that rainbow flower for me? Thanks, mister. Wow, look at it, it's all sparkly. This is gonna be great. So next, you just go give this flower to my friend to say I love you. Please?
I don't know.
Hold on there, kid. You really think you should confess to your friend in your place? What if your friend falls in love with him instead? Well, that wouldn't be good. I'm too scared. I wish I could be brave like you. Yeah, I must ran around the city gates looking for a flower. That sounds pretty great to me. Alright, I'll take this flower and I'll be honest about how I feel. And I gotta tell my friend how great you are, Flynn.
Yeah!
Well, he's got a big heart for someone so small. You never know. Maybe he'll bring more people to the cars.
Yay!
Mission accomplished.
We got tolerance increase. We got a little bit of magla as well for that, which is money even actually. It gave us 4,000. Our tolerance is getting higher, people. We're getting more tolerant. Yay! We're 44 on the ranking now with that. By helping that little side quest, we've gone up in the rankings. It's been worth our time, people. We've made it happen.
Oh, this blooming heat. All right then.
Right, so looking at quests again. That one's on its go. We can't do that. That man-eater in the mine, which is down to 2 mages. And so we need to go to Martira, Old Castle Town, and then Man-Eater's Grotto. At some point, I also need to carry on my developing the social rank with the guard there. So the one we want is the Man-Eater in the mine. Yes, we'll do this one.
Now then, how far do I run her, hey?
I think we have a favor to do there.
This is where that rock room with a bounty on it lives. It sounds like the locals are in dire straits.
Seems like this case not only contains ore, but jewels as well.
Much to see.
Hey, do not forget our primary objective is the bounty. Ensure you remain focused on the task at hand.
Your call.
We should get up by midday. We teleport to the nearest city. Can we make it back by tonight?
But of course, as long as you don't dilly, that is.
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behove us to repair ourselves even whilst on the road.
They head to a cave said to consume all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
What to pick?
Sorry.
What am I supposed to do at a time like this? Yep, looks like she's right there, so we can deal with her her social interaction while we're at it, so that's pretty good.
Are you free?
What else we to do today? Whatever the specifics, it would be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength. I apologize for being absorbed in personal thoughts at a time like this. I'd like to talk through them, if you would lend an ear.
I thank you.
Thank you for... In truth, I feel I've come to a decision. The weather has turned for the better. Might we speak on the deck?
And then...
You recall we talked about my one-time compatriot, Radanth. I've decided to challenge the Knight Commander to a duel. I seek only to correct him, but I know he is not a man easily persuaded by words alone.
Settled.
We are warriors. As such, it is only through battle that he will be shown the error of his ways.
That's quite a bold move.
Yes.
Certainly. I realized more underhanded would surely backfire. It could not have ended any other way, really. To that end, any knight who prizes their honor would never risk the shame of refusing a challenge. And my would-be opponent is the Knight Commander himself. Were I to throw down the gauntlet in public, he could scarcely deny me.
Say,
Do you recall the broken sword from the other day? It sparked a realization. This is a problem only blades can solve.
so
And indeed, in the tally of all our previous bouts, we stand even. This seems a fine opportunity to settle things once and for all.
right.
I know you can win this, Hulkenberg.
I thank you.
We still have our mission to complete. Rest assured, I cannot lose. I will accept no less than victory. And besides, I would duel Radahn for the people, yes, but even more so, I would take measure of myself. He is single-minded as much now as he was then. Once he decided on rising to the Knighthud's peaks, so indeed he did, by whatever means necessary. All while I eschewed familiar honor to pursue knightly calling, and when that was lost to me, I sought the prince. My shifting purpose has weakened the path beneath my feet. I have long been mortified at the truant I saw in the mirror, and long did that feeling fester in my heart. But no longer do I stand ashamed. My path, however serpentine, has led me to you all, and to the woman I am today.
If so,
A lack of doubt does not make one strong, nor does it make one right. I shall face him headlong, surpass him in ability, and right his ways.
Really amazing.
You really are intent on this. It's admirable. I'm not so sure it is. That I should rely on force to make him see reason hardly feels it. Though for a man like Radahn, that may indeed be more effective than words.
say,
I have a request. I want you to be my witness for a duel.
About that.
What do you need me to do?
my...
All you have to do is watch the bout. Your presence alone will be a great assurance to me. But the duel must be fair in all things. No matter what happens, I ask for your impartiality. We can sense Hulkenberg's strong resolve and extraordinary trust. Rank 6, wow.
Witness my struggle and
So Knight is now to 3 skill slots. And also, while in reserve, Hulkenberg will gain experience at the normal rate.
All right.
I shall propose the duel to Radahn in the days to come. Call upon me when that is convenient. And in the meantime, I have preparations to make. 'Tis a hungry business, Hodd's thinking. Fortunately, I've just the thing. My prized cache of tender fermented meat. You'll be hard-pressed to find meat this soft, pungent, and ripened anywhere else. Here is a token of my thanks. Take some. I insist. I declined Hulkenberg's offer as politely as I could, and we made our way back to the others. We've seen what Hulkenberg eats. It might not have been a bad move.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Giving it some thought?
There's something here. Want to make a quick detour before we carry on?
As ever, 'tis a calm, peaceful place, this village. That's its charm, isn't it? Indeed. Let's take this time to relax and stretch our wings a bit, shall we?
Okay then.
Let's stop by the shop since we're already there.
A citrus bath that... while bathing increases agility by 2. I'll get a few of those. I need to use the bath at some point. And we've got some Origo sugar. We've already got a few of them, but I'll buy a few more. Yeah, we've already got the paper pigeon parcel, so we've got nothing more here.
All right. right.
Are you done with your business here?
Hey,
You gonna keep traveling, right? Okay, let's head back to the runner.
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
Treasure or death? That's a nice way of putting it, isn't it?
all right.
This is the Valmos nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave.
Most of the miners have run off, it seems. Guess it's all on us from here.
Understood.
Mining for ore and gemstones is this town's principal industry. If nothing else, we have to clear these monsters out so that people can maintain their livelihoods.
Yes. And the town's taverns and shops depend on the miners' patronage as well. So leaving the situation alone would be able to see the town's economy slow to a halt.
Finish it, quick!
Okay, we'll wreck these worms then. Now you know what? We'll eradicate them, and their little larvae too.
What has gotten into him? Is he not a tad overexcited for this task? I didn't mere mention of Valmos sends his mind back to the dinner table. Come on, let's press on. Just a second, I sense something. This feeling, it's a...
So, hey,
It was only for a moment, but I sense one of the relics Nearest is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay?
Ah, we have a quest for Nearest here as well. Okay, now we definitely have a reason to stop here. Right, I'm going to need to have Hulkenberg in her mage form,
I shall show you what true magic is.
because I'm going to need mage. At the same time,
What now?
you can carry on doing commander, that's okay, and healer could come in handy too. So, we just saved our game, so it's time for us to go.
okay then.
We're exploring this area today, right? Everything ready?
Let's go.
Alright, let's go!
Hey,
Attacks the Ratworm Wallow. It's making a mess in the nearby mine.
Hey,
It's tunnels all the way from this cave. I'll never understand insects. Ah. Come on, turn around. No, no, don't come closer. Turn around.
I can feel greater power within.
Nice.
You feel the power coursing through me.
We've put some distance between us. Perhaps we're safe.
My fellow travelers, are you all prepared to be dealing with paralysis? Ganga follows the least dangerous numbing pollen attack. Before you get here and lose all feel in your body, I recommend you burn those things with fire. They're not so fond of that. Ah, so fire is their weakness. That's helpful to know. I thought I saw that problem then.
hey, you found something.
We did indeed.
come on!
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Oh, that's frustrating. There's nothing here. Yeah, so we're going to take advantage of being at the level we are to hopefully not have to do turn-based battles for a while.
Let's push through!
That was well done.
If we can do that, it'll give us a bit. It'll mean that we can move the dungeons quite quickly, and we're also able, that way, to basically gain experience without having to try too hard. Yeah, they were quite annoying. They took more shots than usual, but it's okay. Hey, it's you.
You there! You making sure to fight the higher rank enemies?
What?
Ah, it's the talking tooth again. Any more good advice, Toothy? If you fight higher rank enemies, you gain lots of experience as a reward, you'll get a super buff. But weak enemies ain't worth the trouble. You'll barely get an experience, you'll stay wimply and wobbly. The weaker your opponent is, the less experience you get. Bullying the weak just shows how weak you are. You want to get tough, you have to bite down and take on those strong, high-rank monsters. If you don't, you'll be the rank 1, Smelly. I'll have more top secret truths with me again, like brush your teeth before you go to bed.
I mean, the problem with that is experience starts to dry up too easily, so you have no choice but to grind the lower enemies. What's through here? Is there anything through here? There's a chest.
I'm sensing something from that treasure chest.
Nice. Incredible.
Screwed up mineral. I found a strangely shaped pedal. There's a mysterious light shining from its head.
You know what? It could be the relic Neurus was talking about. Let's show him the Neurus anyway.
Yay. Okay, I might have found that first. That's an unexpected surprise. When she said I'm detecting something from this, I was expecting it to be like a really high enemy with peril and having to work really hard, but no, not this time.
Let's push through.
Hey, good one.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
That enemy almost surprised us then. We got away with it though.
We found something.
Let's take it and move on.
An onyx, that could be worth selling, so that's good. So I like the fact that Metaphor Refantazio has enabled you to use like actual combat other than turn-based. Because it does mean that if you only just like put some music on and do some grinding, you can just like run around. You don't have that sense that you're tied into like, you know, a lengthier type of battle for no reason. Ah, look what's over there. One of those buds that we got to take out. But before that, oh, a dead end. How annoying. I hate finding dead ends. Dead ends irritate me. We'll get near our target when I'm ready to. Right now, I want the loot. Oh, look. Here we are.
Come on. All right. How's that?
You're not going to make it if you don't.
Ow, that hurt.
Come on.
That's the end of that.
Okay, that was an unexpectedly powerful move that just happened there. Luckily, I can fix it quite quickly. Hulkenberg, do me a favour, will ya?
Nice.
This is a rather cheap tactic, but if you go back to night, you can just use the first aid. Only costs you a couple of AP, and you're back. It's that easy. I think what it was is I wasn't paying attention when it was using the casting, and I didn't roll away, so I got myself hurt, which isn't the smartest play.
All right.
Very impressive.
Nice attempt at guarding that, but unfortunately I was too good for you.
We found something.
An aquamarine. I was used to finding those in Sea of Stars, aquamarines. They're also quite common in Shin Megami Tensei 5. They're one of the many gems that you can get for leveling up your demons in SMT5. And Vengeance for that matter, both versions of SMT5 do it.
Come on.
That was brilliant.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Ah, there they are. I see them.
I knew you could do it.
Let's push through. Aggressive as ever.
Got rid of the crystal. Great job.
That's the second one of them we've done now, so there's quite a few of them in this area, it would seem. So there's been a lot of problems of corruption in this grotto. Oh, hello.
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
We can do, but I don't want to. It's a gold beetle, and they're rare. I'm not quite sure what you use them for, but they are rare, so because they're rare, I want them. When things are rare, they have value, and when they have value, I want them. They found us. Oh, right. Anyway. Next.
Exemplary.
Let's see, with the way that I've got my mage built, it gets MP back every time you kill enemies. So by getting the MP back quickly, we can use things like the first aid spell without any charge whatsoever, which is fantastic. They might have saw us, but there were no threat. It's fine.
Alright, how's that?
I knew I could count on you.
All right, we did it!
That was brilliant.
Right, we've got multiple routes here. We just cleared this one out, but there was a way up this way, and I don't know if it's somewhere I've already been. And unfortunately, I can't consult the map. That's the one difference with Metaphor compared to the other mapless RPGs.
I knew you could do it.
Looks like there's a chest back there. Indeed there is.
We found
I
something.
love it.
Another amethyst. We're finding plenty of jewels. They did say that this mine was a place for mining materials, minerals, and jewels, though, so it does make sense.
Come on!
All right, we did it!
We found something.
Incredible.
And we found an energy incense. Very nice. So this way of grinding is one of the more enjoyable because you get to explore the dungeon. You get to decide your own path. You don't really feel like you're not constantly sticking in one place. If of course you played like the earlier Final Fantasy games, for example, and even the more modern ones, you find sometimes you get stuck constantly having to go through the same place. What's the knight doing here?
How did this happen?
And you come to take on the Valmo. You best turn right around. I'm warning you for your own god. I tried challenging them with my comrades, but weapons didn't do much. And no matter how many we crushed, they just called more over. Apparently their entire affinities are just of no effect. Wonder what type of magic would work. The answer is ice. Ice works.
How's that?
Impressive. Your training has paid off. Just take it. You can always toss it later.
Yes, take it. We can always toss it later. You're not wrong.
Alright.
Look at that.
So we're getting a lot of loot here. We've now got a new mace, but unfortunately, it's of no use. The mace I've got is far more powerful, I think. I might be wrong, but I don't believe I am. Another onyx. Right, it looks like this is where we're going to find the enemy.
Watch out!
I'm sensing a strong target inside. Might be our target. Be careful.
Right, well, let's first of all save that. Now, if we have the ability to use like an all ice move, that's where we'll be able to.
Yep.
That's where we will be able to survive.
Right now.
So in terms of the moves, we've got so you can go on the back row to raise defense. You're a mage. You're down as healer, so we've got a healer in the back row. What we'll do is we'll give this a try and see how we get on.
Nice.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'd say something ahead. Are you prepared for a fight?
What?
Huh? It looks like the Valmo were just here, but...
Aha! They were waiting on the foot. Let's finish them now before we're really in for it.
Is this right?
we better devise a plan of attack. They look quite sturdy to me.
Well, that's the good thing will lead us to the miners and their pickaxes.
Get ready.
Time's up for careful inspection. Look alive, everyone!
Peril.
I need distance. I leave it to you.
Now, what's the withdrawing? They should help.
We need help. Trust
Quite a boon.
Falling back. We'll do this together.
Medium ice damage to all foes. I can do it from either Hulkenberg or... And they've also got Blizzardton, which is heavy to 1. Let's go with Gablazar.
Look here!
Nice!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Observe the enemy. To safer ground!
We've just got one called Metaphor, I think, then? Oh, Meteophor, which is severe fire magic damage to one enemy. But that's a three-way move. That's a three-way synergy. Wow. Right, just go with Gabblers. That'll do.
Forward!
Oh, shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot!
Let us clean up this mess. Face me!
We're not going to be able to finish them quickly.
Commendable bearing.
I shall rule the battlefield. I call upon royal power within.
No point doing that because they're not weak to fire.
Out of my way!
Yeah, they resist physical. Yeah, here we are. That's the one where we need Patra for.
Heisme! They cut your speed! So be careful!
I'm all prepared.
On your guard!
Freeze!
Oh. We absolutely rinsed them.
Phew, we took it down. Now we just need to report it.
Hail!
Then, says the Alpha Worm, Rockworm Eye. A Rockworm Valmo indeed. Outside of the part you now hurled, its whole body is tough enough to repel even blades. The Valmo we ate in Martyra must have undergone quite the preparation.
Hey.
Could you not remind me of that, please?
What?
Valmo cuisine. Utterly foul even to imagine. And you've all really had the pleasure, have you? Correct. With one slight amendment. The only one finding any pleasure in it was Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Well, we have accomplished our mission. Shall we head straight back? Nah,
Say,
I'd like to continue exploring a bit.
Yes.
Very well. But let us return to town by nightfall. My stomach is, well, needless to say, I'm hungry.
I just want to see if there's anything further back here. If not, I'll just go back. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing further here, which is disappointing. But we can save our game. So that went really quite well, didn't it? That we did quite well with that battle. We took them out. The Gablazar and Gablers did all the damage. But there's that severe fire move now, which we've now got access to. As long as you have the party of a healer, a mage, and a high mage, and a wizard. Those three together can get you access to it, and it makes life really dangerous for the opposition. If they're weak to fire, that's definitely one to use.
that was brilliant.
Hey! Great job!
Such skill.
That was annoying that they did that, but, you know, it's okay.
Draw
Oh,
steel. We
hold
are
on.
spotted.
We've not been spotted yet. Oh, hello.
We can't get sloppy.
Oh, I didn't want that. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's okay.
I shall rule the battlefield. Who do you think I am? I will freeze.
Oh, 1400 damage.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
I wanted it for the mag and the money more than anything else.
Heights.
See, that made a big difference.
Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
Ah, that enemy took a
Our
lot
immediate
more.
vicinity is secure. We should be safe.
Interesting. That enemy took a lot more to take out. That Chimera enemy, it took a lot more damage. Interesting. Now the question is, do we go down here and explore or not? I'm tempted to find out what's up these stairs. Ah, there's a lever there.
That solves that. Wow, here we go.
Nice, we got a turquoise. Yes. Now, if I'm right, Oh, it's just one of you.
Let's push through. I imagine that would be of use.
I thought that was going to be a more dangerous enemy than that. I'm quite disappointed.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
We got some corrosive acid from fighting them. Ah, enemies.
Very impressive.
Exemplary.
Was that everybody? There's the tooth. We spoke to him earlier. Okay. We managed to take it out. That's cool. And there is the exit. It was worth it purely for the extra items, and there was that one enemy that gave us 150 odd experience, which was absolutely brilliant. And now I can save my game again, and we can get out of here. So I'm surprised that Lewis's like yeah, we can't run on of that, so let's head back to town. Absolutely. Yep, let's go. Yep, let's leave. Yeah, his gauntlet runner. If it wasn't for the DPS part of those battles, it was quite straightforward. But we still managed to win, so that's good. So back to Brawlhaven.
Now then.
The Valmont is no more, thanks to us. All that's left now is to report it at the recruitment center. It'll be a first-rate source of protein, if not for its aggression. Nevertheless, the locals should be pleased that we put an end to it. Can we please fight just one monster she won't try to eat?
Well...
Flynn, let's give our report on that bounty when we have the time.
Alright.
The infiltration with Lewis's private quarters has been secured. Now we just need to wait for the soiree.
Lewis's soiree. We still haven't got a clue as to what we can expect there. Let's be sure that our archetypes are as ready as they could possibly be. Well, suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates.
I'd say we don't no rest today. Good job.
Yep, relax with all friends and shared a moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
I hear a voice. Ah, yeah, I need to go. I wanted to do this anyway. I wanted to do Barden's because I need to try and move him forward to unlock the next level of the commander rank. Because that's part of the quest that I've got at the moment. So I want to do that anyway. And we also have reportable quests. We'll go to the quest line now. See, I've got those two: the relic bequest and the man-eater in the mine. So if I want to report it, what I need to do is head back to the recruitment center and collect the reward. So, with that in mind,
Alright. Where to?
let's go to Martyra.
Let's go.
Meanwhile, good evening, Queen. Well done. You say you made it for the last half. How's everyone doing? It's all good, thanks. We managed to secure our... We did actually get a couple of game overs earlier, believe it or not. Because there was a mechanic to the battles, which screwed me over. By the way, you know Katharina, yeah? She kept pestering me to raise your bounty rewards. That's the best bounty in the whole country right there, so I can't turn her down. Don't be slacking now that you got all that pay raise, alright?
No need to thank me. I'll make sure Bounty Hunter is calling your name too.
Thanks to Katharina's bounty bonus, my reward for completing bounties has increased.
Hey, that's great news. We got some good news too. We turned down the bounty.
Yeah, if you look back in the archive, I'm also going to download this and upload it to the channel later. It's more a nuisance than anything, but yeah, best scene. Let's say no more.
Take a look.
Oi, that's the Alpha Rotworm Eye, isn't it? So the Alpha Rotworm Valmo the Man-Eater's grows no more. You've done well for someone so young. Not a lot of folks are capable of taking something like that down. Thanks to you, the miners get back to work. Here's your reward.
We did it.
Yeah, we've slain it. The man-eater in the mine is dead. And we get a courage boost as well as a decent pay.
All right.
And our courage has increased. As has our popularity rank. I'd like to ask you to take us some more contracts. Come back and see me again. So what have you got? Ah, we got one. There's a more one now. Fatalik Lamentable Dead. Need to slay the Fatalik in the Tomb of Lament north of Brawlhaven. The informant of the tavern should have more information. Let's do it.
Of this?
The bounty contract is summoned to Fatalik the Apparition. A monster has taken up residence in a cemetery in Brawlhaven. He sculpted the graveyard into his own undead paradise filled with demon skeletons raised to do his bidding. It's just not just controlling the undead. It seems like it's compelled a living beast to protect it, so you have to fight both of them at the same time. I know how strong you lot are, but this one seems like it'll be tough even for you.
Yeah, even after everything we did at the exhibition? Well then, we'll just have to prove you wrong, won't we? Flynn, we can handle this, right?
Promising. If you really insist, it's yours. You'll find the target hunting an old cemetery called the Tomb of Lament. Here, I'll show you where it is. You want to know more about the apparition you're after? You should speak with the informant in Brawlhaven. The Lich is said to carry an extremely rare chalice of legend. Bring that back as proof of completion.
Let's do it.
So we have no deadline, and it's just a matter now of us doing it. So that's cool. Yep, there we are. There's the cemetery.
Let's see here.
The Tomb of Lament is here, pretty far north, isn't it?
And right there's a labyrinth.
Yep. We're not doing it now. Yeah, it does indeed. It increases courage. So what I want to do before I do anything, there is a quest I want to do here, but before I do that, I want to quickly go back to Royal Grand Trad because I want to see if there's anything in the at the actual
Let's go.
recruitment center here in case I've got any quests that I need to report or quests I can pick up.
Hey, listen.
And then after this, I will ask Gallica for where my confidants are, because we've already done. We had to secure our route to Lewis's quarters. Well, we've already done it. We've got 14 days to kill people. So, 14 days of socializing and being a person. Ugh. Give me back my SMT dungeon crawling, people. I don't like doing this. I'm kidding. It's all good fun. There's some good content. Hey, you want to see the bounties? Oh, it's the same ones. Boo. I was hoping there were different ones in different towns. Give me a second. I can show you when I'm outside. So, ye ask, Queen, ye shall receive. We are 40. As of yet, thou art but one who fights vainly to effect change. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. To become the true king of this land, thou must travel far and wide, together with the souls of heroes, and develop newfound power.
Does that mean you're really getting up there in the ranking? We're pretty much in with Luis. If you keep this up, who knows? Maybe we'll see your face on the rack soon.
So we'll quickly save our game now that we know that. We're rank 40. We've done pretty well. We've climbed high.
Right.
So let's see the supporters.
Looks like someone wants to see. Want to look for them?
So Stroll wants to see me. Heismay wants to see me. Maria wants to see me. Barden wants to see me. So I've got 4 to do. I do need to raise Barden's, I must admit, because I need to try and get that next level confidant. I do also want to carry on doing Maria's because she's so precious. We're in quite the predicament.
I can't believe it. What?
That's you. Can't fear you in your travels for you to be in Matura of all places. Ah, but I shouldn't play. I'm sure you're some urgent business or another, and I shan't make you tardy for it. Have you a moment? There's a matter I'd like to discuss with you.
Thank you.
Many thanks to you for being so kind. Myself, I just seem to get lost thinking about it.
The truth is,
I wanted to consult with you on this blether about picking a new ruler for the town. Of course, ruler isn't quite the word. We don't own land like a lord or anything, but still, it's a really important position. We're establishing a town governor, which is distinct from a lord. I think that's what's best for this town.
so
For the most part, the townspeople agree on self-governance, as there's quite a lot of distrust of power after what happened with Lady Joanna. It may seem like the townspeople are turning to extreme courses of action, but the new lord did allow us our self-government. Which is all well and good, but here's the rub. I think the fella best suited for the position is this one clergyman. He's a fine man and he likes the idea. But darn it all, now everyone is clamouring for me to be governor.
Right.
You see the for it. See, I think it's a grand idea too. Well, I couldn't disagree more myself. I'm too weak a man.
still, though.
I've been put on a pedestal as some noble knight who put everything to right. It's a dritch. I'm no hero. It was all thanks to a lot of ye. But I could see that all day and they'd still want me as governor. Everyone wants to feel safe. They want to know there's someone nearby they can rely on. I sympathise with that, but I'm no ruler.
Got to say,
Do I have what it takes to lead them?
Hey.
Everything will be fine with you in charge.
what?
You say that with such surety, but I suppose that's just how you see me.
True.
I do remember hearing that the closer you get to your breaking point, the greater you become. If that's true, we can't become better men without a challenge, can we? Yeah, that's an interesting point there, Queen. Absolutely. Because trying to put credit elsewhere, it shows that he's not doing it from self-interest. He's doing it for the greater good. For the greater good. Thank you, friend. Talking with you has helped me come to a decision.
For myself.
I'll represent the townspeople. Yes, I'll become governor and restore the whole place. I'm not sure if I'm the man for the job, but I'll give it everything I've got for the good of the town. Considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful if you kept advising me.
Don't worry your head.
I may not have the skills you do, but I will serve faithfully so that I can be a true hero in this town, like you. I can sense Barden's extraordinary determination and faith in me.
I'll do anything for this town.
So now we've got a cheaper cost for studying the commander lineage. Barden, you finally decide what to do yet? I know you care deeply, but we're all sick of waiting. Don't make me decide I need to lead you. Well, rest easy with you in charge. Those summers have been a right pain, but you seem like a take charge kind of man.
Don't you worry.
The true, a sandstorm attack would devastate my Tira. I'll work up some countermeasures. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Don't work too hard now, big man.
Well,
But go ahead and remove childcare from your job skills, will ya? They hated it when you chased them around during hide and seek. My wee ones were bawling and screaming something awful. They still cry from the memory of it.
whoa.
But that's how you play hunter and prey. If they screamed, it was just proof we were playing it right. But oh, anyway, I swear I'm determined to protect this town.
My thanks.
Thanks for your time today. I'll have to do a great deal of work to even begin paying you back, so do stop by again. I parted ways with Barden and returned to the group. Yay, we got some mag. So now we're back to Briarhaven Tavern. How's that request of mine coming along, Yes, I do need to go and talk to him actually, because I've got his relic. I found it by accident. I went to the tomb, took out the quest, and then Gallagher just found it and went, I think it's this one. At least I'm hoping it is. And we also have a reportable quest, apparently. What quest is that? Oh, it is actually is one. Cool. Okay. So all we need to do is actually go to talk to Neuros, and it'll let us do it.
Isn't that...
We do have time, so first of all...
Looks like someone's see. Wanna go look for them?
Yes, I do. Engineer and driver. How's that request of mine coming along, He's going to be on board the... Yep. Ah, there. I couldn't see Flynn.
Hello.
Why, what's that look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing better to do? Say, how's the search coming? In regard to the lost lyrics, I mean. Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic. You treat me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look, would you?
I handed Neuros the junk we picked up during our travels.
Well, would you look at that? This certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh, this one's a bit of a trick. You've got to follow the right steps to open it. Wait, is there something inside?
Like a Rubik's Cube.
Just a little tug here, and there we are. It's opened up.
Ta-da!
Take a look. A lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure.
What?
You mean it's real? We just sort of stumbled across it. Wonder if the mechanism is the same as the old codgers.
Oh,
Aha!
Eureka!
My greatest invention yet! A work of genius made manifest! Thank you, Flynn!
Thank you.
Okay. That works.
Even so.
I've got to say, finding these one after another is something else. I'd half wondered it was all an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really onto something.
What?
Did he really mislead you on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely! He said it was the genuine article, but so is my gullibility.
Goodness.
I'll never forget, the night of my birthday, he brought me a book, called it his gift. A downright horrifying tome titled Lamentation of the Underworld or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out. In the dark, he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. That damned old goat. It's his fault that bright-eyed young fellow Neuros grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I don't see it.
Rather.
Anyhow, this is just one part of a greater whole. The more intricate bits here, I'll bet my feathers that's made to interlock with a partner piece. So we collect them out and farm into something? Likely so, that's what the codger said anyway, though I haven't an idea what it makes. And if he was right, it supported an ancient civilization, one piece of superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How's that possible? Not even igniters can do that. Can they?
Yeah.
That, my girl, is something we can only find once we've seen the finished product. So, please help me find the rest.
Right.
And definitely be motivated now. That's the spirit! I'm counting on you. Something tells me we'll have to gather up the whole lot for this.
Whoa.
I admit, it looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I'll have you know.
Hey,
What were you like as a child? Oh, I was an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family. But one day the old codger wasn't quite so old then, beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil, caked in mud, alongside other bivets and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking out of the house to dig for fossils on the cliffside with Agatha. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded. But I wouldn't let that deter me, and one day as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me.
However.
Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic sprint. Got a bit invested, and then suddenly I was an engineer.
That's...
And it must have been fate. Perhaps so, old thing. Everything did seem to start there. It's how I came to be the man I am today. To chase the unknown, to escape tedium, that's just the course my mind tends to chart.
Thank you.
The decision to travel with you lot collecting relics, that too was the result of letting the heart do as it pleases. I can feel Neuros' overloving love for relics as well as his hearty faith in me.
Yay, we've leveled up that one.
We're in this journey.
So, Bombardier. At the start of battle on the Gauntlet Runner deck, enemies take damage. Oh, nice! And meanwhile, we can reduce the cost of studying the gunner as well. So basically, if anyone attacks us on the Gauntlet Runner, they take damage before the battle even begins. That's useful.
Speaking of...
Ah, yes, about the next relic. I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down in my notebook. Should be around here somewhere. Give it a gander if you would.
Right then.
I'll be sure all shipshape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
This one's important.
Yep, so there's another one. So we need to look in the book, find the next clue, and then hunt it out. It's probably going to be tied to the fiends. It has been so far, but it doesn't mean it's going to stay that way.
Hey, listen!
Hey, there's a Coliseum in Brawlhaven. You fight monsters gathered from all over, and if you win, you get a prize.
The Brawlhaven Cobra is quite well known. It's always crowded, except during stormy weather. They bring dangerous monsters directly into the city. Doesn't seem especially safe, but I suppose the experience is worth the risk. I can certainly see the appeal. Let's say we visit it later. The ferryman ought to know where the Colosseum is. Interesting. Although I do have more social things I want to do first. I want to prioritize those. But we'll quickly save our game. Now I might very quickly go back on board the Gauntlet Runner just so I can find his book. Oh, we also have the Galileo Sword Shop, which is new apparently.
Go.
What's new there? New products?
This is on sale right now.
What can my store do for you?
Oh, for discounts on Idles Day. Oh, well, that's helpful too. The Guillotine Blade. Not seeing anything new though. We do get a lot of sales though. That's one good thing. We do get a big discount. Meanwhile, we can sell all of these for 21,000 Mira. Let's get rid of them. Meanwhile, I do have this, which has given the Chiato Rod. Excellent. So I can equip that to Hulkenberg. Yeah, it's the same one that we've already got, so I don't need to buy another one, which is great. So I will equip that now. Because Hulkenberg's also got mage equipped at the moment. There's also that one with... so there's one that's ice attack and one that's fire. Right. Which would have been useful had I realised that for when I had the battle against those worms, but oh well, never mind. So I'm going to quickly go back on board the Gauntlet Runner because what I want to do is I want to see if we have... it's not a word. I want to see if I can find out more information on this next relic of Neurus's, and that might give us some ideas. So it should be down in the engine room. The old man heard about a tomb northwest of Brawlhaven. Wasn't there a cursed cemetery there, the one with Vixen's epidemic were buried? If I'm around Brawlhaven, I should keep an eye out for this cemetery. Yep, I've already got a quest there. That quest that I've accepted in that cemetery is where we will find that relic, so we can do both at the same time.
Where to?
Which is useful.
Where to?
Actually.
Right.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm going to quickly save my game, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and level up Maria's link. I think.
Right.
Trying to see which ones I've got available for supporters. Yep, Stroll can go up to level 7. That's actually kind of important. Maria can go to level 6. Both are very important ones to do. Let's deal with Strolls. I wonder if he'd come with me. He might not want to do it to involve going out of town, I think.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Oh, right. Regarding the matter of my inheritance, it seems my father's merchant friend reached out to Lord Hydron. I'd like to go to Grand Cathedral and negotiate. If you had the time, would you accompany me, Flynn?
Thanks.
Thank you. Then let's make for the royal capital. I hope this turns out for the best. I've been informed about the land. This conversation could have been far less roundabout if you only informed me of your assets. What are these documents? The contract, lad. You seem rather hurried, so I wasted no time preparing it. With but a signature, you become a landowner.
Worry not.
This is countryside land, yes, but the price is a rare bargain. The owner forfeited after losing his fortunes on a gamble.
I see.
There was an owner. And am I right to presume this land still has tenants? Yes, quite a few. They're yours to command, vacate them, employ them. The choice is yours. Your property, your people. A bargain, what did you say? The total acreage is a bit smaller than Halia. Minor details, the land is already available, and that alone makes it valuable. There's even an estate manor you can claim at your convenience.
No.
It matters, actually. Something seems off about this.
Yeah.
Right. If there are already residents there, I'd be introducing conflict by moving the Harlians on top of them. Needless to say, this land won't let me realize my vision. Why do you concern yourself with the squatters? If they're of no use to you, push them out of sight and out of mind. A lord hardly deserves the title without land to govern. You would reject this contract knowing that.
Stroll.
You should be honest with him about this.
You.
Flynn.
Apologies.
I do apologize, Lord Hydron, but I can't in good conscience sign this contract.
Do you know what a refusal would do to my reputation? As a noble, you must know this will have ramifications.
Yeah.
All the land in the world does not make a lord until he shows responsibility of protecting its people. To hell with nobles who can't recognize that. In fact, I would like to make a counteroffer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here in the capital.
100? Vacant or not, residents do not come cheap in the capital. Your ilk could never afford them.
I've already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the costs. You're surprised? I looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries.
Right.
That was a clever move, Stroll.
No, then.
I know I'm just a countryside noble, but you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. You must be familiar with my compatriot by now, yes? Indeed, your reputation would certainly suffer were it to come to light you were trying to scam us.
Surely you aren't threatening me, are you, boy?
No.
Of course not. I have simply made a competitive offer for vacant houses you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stand to profit, really.
Just the idiocy I'd expect from the son of a backwater lord who could not even flee correctly. You'd sacrifice your house in the name of sheltering peasants. You may as well toss the money down the latrine. It insults the entire aristocracy, and you'll live to regret it.
Fine.
You're the one who will live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents, who risked their lives to protect their people, are the real nobles. And my heroes.
No, then.
Now, Lord Hydron, shall we put ink to parchment?
What the?
Young master, do you use your inheritance to purchase houses for us in the capital?
Your generosity goes too far. Be at ease, old friend. I'm just being stubborn, perhaps even selfish. The more I pondered what I should do, the less clear the answer became. But when I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I wanted to see your smiles again, the ones I remember from a simpler time. I wanted those smarts to come naturally. A nobleman is a shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? Another gem of my parents' wisdom. I am sorry though. I know you wanted House Halatatius to rise again.
No, you're shown us a way to live with more pride than any fortune or glory could impart.
It has been my life's greatest honor, greater than any words could express, to have served such a great, dignified family.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry to have left you to languish for so long. From here on, I hope happier times win the day.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leo.
Pardon, Lord Stroll.
Thank you.
It is our utmost gratitude that we accept these accommodations in the royal capital. Allow me the honor of gathering Halia's other refugees.
Let us begin our lives anew, dreaming that one day we will unfurl the banner of House Halatius to serve its new lord proudly.
Rangif, everyone, I thank you. Once my journey is over, I'll be back.
Thank you.
And thanks to you as well, Flynn. I couldn't have made it through without you.
It was your determination that saw us through, Stroll.
You're a genuine friend, you know that?
You know,
I didn't choose to help these people out of some sense of noble obligation. It was far more simple than that. If I had the power to save someone, then I will. As straightforward as it can be. When someone needs a helping hand, I'll be there to extend it. Your sincerity made me realize that about myself. I would wager my parents were much the same. I think living my life with that in mind is what they'd expect of me.
I can sense Stroll's intense determination. It's like nothing I felt before. The proud noble, Stroll, keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within me.
New power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I've got it.
So we can now study the samurai. Yes, we can become Auron people. We can study the samurai.
Well,
I should visit my parents' grave. I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house with their inheritance. I'm so glad you found refuge here in the capital, Rangif. I even found a merchant my father knew as well.
That's...
Your father would tell us all the time, if there was ever an emergency, we should gather at the capital.
In Grand Trad, but that's... pay me no mind. Before we return, shall we tour your new accommodations?
Stroll's success has earned me much support from the people of Halia.
Yay, we're up to rank 37 now. And so we arrive by night back in Brawlhaven. We've uncovered a new archetype, and our noble has found their path. And having secured our route for the big soiree in 13 days' time, that is where we're going to wrap up tonight's stream. We are going to be back on Wednesday evening at 8 PM GMT, where I'm hopefully going to be able to complete the second part of Uncharted 2. And then finally on Friday, we will once more protect Estelle from all the mean comments people have to say about her when we carry on our playthrough of The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. But until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And yes, apparently we can now become samurai in this game. The gift that keeps on giving.